wisdom saving throw. You're going to win 10 points of stress either, and everyone is in the same.
You want one from me too?
Yeah, no, yeah, because just now we're introducing. Okay, you failed. You win 10 points. You start with 10 points of stress. Okay, because all of you impacted. I put you in the map. In your sheet.
Yep.
Okay, so now, and everybody, please, before we start, I'm going to let you, John, introduce your character and what character was doing with the caravan, with the carriages, right?
Sure.
Please.
I also wrote the text in the bio on my character sheet, so if somebody wants to read it.
Okay.
This is a young half-elf, studded leather armor, dark cloak. He's got a short sword at his side, a longbow across his back, a long, thin club with a ball on the end over his shoulder. Perched on the ball of that club could often be found a bloodhawk that doesn't like the look of you. If you don't see the bird, rest assured the bird sees you. Thalen took a gig helping to guide this caravan, as he's very familiar with these grasslands north of the river on this road between Baldur's Gate and Elturel. And so he was along the ride, just helping to be a guide, and now this happened.
Very well. Now you're just waking up. What happened with Elturel in front of your eyes? I believe that you still don't really aware about what the heck happening here, but now you see with this bunch of strangers trying to understand what happened to the city, right? Another thing I'm going to ask you for you to roll for us your initiative in the sheet, and I believe the initiative for that. And we see Italian. You roll it, and Kenneth just for the
initiative is over here on that page. Did those go through in?
Yeah, now we saw it. Kenneth. All right.
Oh, yeah,
your initiative is here, is inserted here. Okay. Now you are in this
minus
scenario. All right. It rolled 0.14.
So why was his initiative minus 3.86?
Yeah, that's the point. Why this result happened? Minus, how someone got -3 in the initiative is a great mystery for us now.
Looking at the sheet.
Strength, now intelligence, he has 4. Oh, why?
Lucas, it's probably going off of its intelligence. Because yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to change that on this particular sheet.
Okay. X tiebreaker. Let's change this. I'm going to change this very quickly.
Lucas, just to let you know, you should. Oh, I wonder if you.
I think I don't think the beasts roll their own initiative. I think they act on your initiative, John.
Oh, okay.
That's easier.
Yeah, because you have to give up like one of your actions to allow it to do something, and that can only happen if you share a turn, right?
Yeah.
So I think like you give up like one of your extra attacks to let it do an attack, you know?
Right. If I have to use an action for it to attack, but I can kind of free action have it do other things.
Yeah, like move and help and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that all happens on your turn, you know, so.
Yep. So it's easier if it's just one initiative, less to keep track of. And I guess my plan with him would probably be I'll just keep him off the sheet or somewhere, you know, down in the corner, because normally a hawk goes way up, right? So when you're using a hawk or whatever, right? They go way up. If you want them to attack, they essentially dive straight down or very sharp angle. So if I were to ask him to attack, he would come down onto kind of wherever, right?
So John, you can put the icons on him and then put like, I don't know, your 5 segments above the air, so you're 30 feet or 25 feet, you know what I mean? You see how on my token I have the angel wings with the 5 on it?
Where's your token?
I'm over here.
Oh, way over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just for us to indicate for us the height, right?
Yeah, just for elevation.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's good.
I don't have access. Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Now, Lucas, you there's something you can do to help with this? Like, you know the little token icons? Like, John just has the thing on his, he's putting on the icon on his token. You can create icons and add them to your game, right? So I've done it in my game where I just have numbers like 25, 30, 35, 40, and all the way up, and then you just click it, and that's how elevated, and I call it elevation. So and that's how elevated that PC might be, would be like 45 feet or 50. And I have it from 0 to 100, so it varies the elevation. You know?
Okay. Bro, I will need some help to do this.
Oh yeah, I'll help you, man. It's easy. Okay. I'll help you.
Oh, okay.
And then you could use that for all your games. You know, once you create it for one game, you could have it for all of your games. You know.
Yes, definitely. I'm one thing that I need to learn here now in this brand new world of Pro 20. But for now, let's just take that. And Aywin is elevated now. Just to ask this. There is a 5 here with some A. In the token there is a symbol here, right? Just asking here. Kai is not here.
That I don't know why Kai put that on his symbol, on his token, but
probably there's a reason. Another thing, I don't see Aywin initiative in turn order. It wasn't there, but not in the moment.
Is this where you want me coming onto the map here along the side?
everybody's connection's all right. Something weird just happened with my internet.
Yeah. Kind of we're loading.
I can see John now. What up?
To see just Lucas.
Return? Did I return? Okay.
What kind of microphone is that?
Are you listening to me?
I hear.
Okay. Thanks. Anthony, you have 2 tokens here in the map.
Yeah, I know. I was. I'll delete the one.
Okay. So let's wait, Kai. Just for now, just Anonymous and Kinedis, all of you are seeing this very devastated feud, and now facing these two creatures attacking these strangers that were in the caravan. And in this moment, Lezzy, everyone doesn't know, just know this guy by this name, Lezzy, is hidden, right?
Yeah.
And then behind one of the fallen carriages, and it's a turn.
I'm gonna pop out and try to shoot this spine devil.
Right. Go do it.
Come on. Ooh.
When?
All right. Is the first number or the second one I would follow
Oof.
Yeah, the damage is total, Lucas. So it's 13 points of damage.
here? Great. Okay.
My weapon's not magical. I don't know if that has any effect.
Yeah, when you shoot the creature, you're very used to your weapon, right? You know how to the kind of damage that a very precise attack would cause. But you see that these creatures are a little bit tougher than the usual. A normal person would probably be down to attack like that, because when you shoot, reach exactly the area of the neck of the creature. You see the screaming when you attack. Listen. East. Screaming of pain.
I'm gonna move a little, use my bonus action to try to hide again.
Okay, so to your stealth. And again, very stealthily, you move behind of the fallen carriage, and yes, you are succeed. Creatures are watching, trying to understand from where that arrow came from, but they are not successful in trying to find you. Either your friends. Now, Gnome.
So,
See these arrows coming from nowhere, hitting the creatures.
I'm
See Friedric in front of one of these monsters, and what do you do?
I'm bravely hiding behind the wagon with my rapier at the ready. If anything, I'd probably use my movement to move even a little bit further over here, I think. Just in case they come round the other side. If they come round this side, I'm ready for that. That's my thinking.
Okay. You are acting, waiting for your moment.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you're ready action, you're just there, rapier in hand, bravely.
Until they least suspect it.
Okay. Oh. You wait your turn, I'm going to pass to Callum.
I am
There.
curious to know, when I happen upon this, I see Friedric and Aywin here. Do either of them look weaker than I am?
They look. Oh, when you see his without any kind of armor. He's just looked like to you as a merchant. But before the attack, you see that he raised up a symbol or something that you wasn't so able to know. But and from that symbol, a huge light emanates. One of these winged creatures start to fly away. The other creatures stay. But Friedric is also someone weaker than you, using normal clothes, right? No one using armor. You are the stronger here in your vision.
Okay. So I will then. What's my movement? 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, 6 squares.
Yes.
Bonus action, Shillelagh.
Okay.
Move up to this guy here. So Shillelagh takes that long wooden stick with the ball on the end of it and turns it into a magical weapon that does more damage. Uh-oh. What happened here?
So let's see.
Shit, something happened to my character sheet. Sorry. One minute. Oh yeah, it changed. It changed everything to strength. So Shillelagh makes it a wisdom weapon.
Okay.
I had this set up.
I even paused the timer here, so cool.
Yeah. So it was wisdom, and then let me go back over here real quick. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. I'll find it. I'll find it later. I think there might be maybe another +1 in there, but this will be fun. So
All right.
19.
No. 19. Just over there, the arrows flies. You saw this creature in front of this guy, Friedric, and you just run away with his. It's a staff. What are you holding? What's your weapon?
My weapon?
Yeah. Attack it with that.
It's a shillelagh, so it's a club, but it's like it's a long, thin club with a big ball on the end. But it has the spell shillelagh. Right,
it's kind of a mace, right? Description could describe this weapon. It's like a very natural mace.
With this cantrip. So it becomes a D8 weapon.
Alright, and you hit
it becomes magical. So it's a magical D8 weapon.
Oh, you hit this small creature and you kill it.
Ah.
Creature was very weak after some of the arrows that just fly away. It just starts running from distance, and then you in the head of this monster, and the monster just all dead in front of you.
So now we'll just turn and look at this other one here. There's a second one, yes?
There's a second one that everything is happening at the same moment, right? So you saw this creature just flying away after this huge light that emanates from this guy that for you looks like just a normal merchant. I think that you're going to find this is strange after that. Or with the...
Did we re-roll initiative or something?
No,
we did.
For some reason you're
some
lost.
reason you're disappearing.
Yeah.
What happened there?
What?
My initiative was gone.
Initiative is gone? Why?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in the initiative order. I don't remember.
I don't understand why
But I
you
was-
just run away.
Roll again.
I have initiative for everyone here except for you.
Yeah, but I remember rolling it. We used it last time, but alright.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Oh. On my character sheet.
Want to roll for everyone?
I don't have
What do you want to do?
No, I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll now. Just that my initiative is not in my For whatever reason, my initiative.
I don't understand why. Really.
Character token.
You acted in the last session.
I
You did
gotta
something.
fix that. Yeah.
Stupid.
Kyle, you're feedbacking.
That's right. I don't. Motherfucker.
Yep. Okay, see, kind of weapon appeared. Powering, okay. All right. Okay, I think that Alan acted. But now,
Alan is done. Yeah.
okay, so now you see Friedrich, this man saved you from this creature, and now you're seeing the other creature very far from you.
Okay, I'm gonna let the creature fly away. I'm gonna approach the body in front of me, and I want to investigate it in trying to find any hidden symbols, tokens, and any trinket that I might find interesting.
Roll for perception.
Wouldn't be investigation?
Are you investigating or just trying to notice if the creature has something different or trying to interpret something, some symbols in the creature? So I would ask for investigation, but now as you're just trying to see something different. Okay, 17. You just notice, first of all, you notice that this creature is absolutely strange for you. You never saw anything like that, I don't know, before in life. The only thing that I notice is that small fork that this creature uses, like a iron fork, extremely distorted or something very even scary, you know, full of small spikes coming from it, and then when the fork in the end, when the fork really bifurcates and become a fork, you see that it's also really distorted, you know. It's strange, and this kind of iron is very dark, so it's weird.
Okay. I'm gonna grab it and see if anything happens. Do I have to make it safe?
You grab it and, well...
Are we out of initiative?
I think that when I roll initiative for Talia, the system just ignores that you're acting. I don't know, it's just rolling a turn order for the... for Talon. I think that he just restarted, and you see now this...
I just did that.
Okay.
I clicked on the dialogue box to advance the turn.
Okay.
Oh, that's my turn.
Okay, it's your turn.
Just to let you know, I checked and my original initiative was 12, so it's fine if Friedric is acting in front of me, because I don't know what the hell happened to my turn order, but you know, you can throw me in whenever that's appropriate.
Okay, so now it's your right score here, initiative score, right? 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
this is your score.
I can act delayed.
Okay. So now we are with Friedric. You investigated, you grabbed the fork. You do nothing strange with you. Just notice these characteristics that I told you about the his weapon, strange weapon. And the creatures
Okay.
are small. They're not so huge. Little bigger than your birds.
And I give a little head nod as a thanks to the half elf that just kind of helped me a little bit here.
What is this thing?
Never saw first time. This one is frightening. And then I point to
let
the
it
one
go,
bird
or do we
flying
chase
away.
Yeah. And
no
the other
idea.
creature
Do
is
not
flying.
touch it.
We're letting it
Creature,
go,
I
right?
think I need that. I think, well, it's still burned, right? So I need to do roll for the wisdom saving throw, okay?
I think it's turned, so it doesn't get a save. It just has to run until the minute's up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It just keeps on going.
Oh, keep flying. Keep flying.
Right?
Flying. Fleeing. Scared. Just here.
Yeah. Once it fails, it just keeps on going as far as it can.
I think that there is a, just from reminding, no, they're just, there is a range, right, from which he's, turn order doesn't stop working. I don't remember. Kai, could you illuminate me about the rules of turn order? Turn that, turn.
I mean, there's something wrong, I think, with the API because it's not automatically moving forward with the like it's supposed to.
Okay, but about the rules about your abilities. Creature is going to still flying from.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll put it up over here again. Is it this one?
Okay. And
It's
turns
that-
trying
it's
to
that,
move
there you go.
away, and when it can't. Okay.
So I think it was just going to keep on going for an entire minute
Right.
until it takes damage, which we already saw. So it's just going to disappear, or rather,
Creature is turning for 1 minute. Okay. Very well. Oh. You see the creature turning and flying, doing nothing. As is you. You see that creature is just running away.
I'm gonna come out, and I'm gonna fire at it.
Okay. She's very far.
Let me see.
You see the fly. You see fire. So the fire kind of.
Still within range.
Mhm. So
19, so
19.
26, 16 points of damage.
Yep. So, creature takes a very precise shot in his back. Again, with the scream from far away. But now, when you shot it, you see that this creature just turns back in a flight.
I'm gonna yell in
Stop.
Abyssal, come and get some, and I'm gonna turn and hide again.
Okay, so make your stealth.
Abyssal trash talking.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Can I
are
hear that?
unseeable.
I'm yelling it, so I'm sure you can hear it.
mm-hmm.
You can hear, but no one can see you. Oh,
I know the general direction it's coming from.
yeah, you know the general direction because it's screaming loud. And you know me, you see that one of these beasts fall down, but the other is screaming from far away, and the fire, you see some statue, the piece of one of the huge statues of the walls of Elturel close to you and fire coming from out from it. You're in the middle of the dark with this fire illuminating the area, but you hear the scream of this creature far away, flapping, wings flapping. So you know the direction. You maybe could see it illuminated by this fire. Some of you, what do you do?
Lucas, when the coach was kind of knocked over and what have you, are there is there anything on the ground like I'm thinking, I don't know, weapons that were in storage that were knocked down, maybe, I don't know, a crossbow or something?
There's no fate points in D&D, Mike. Everything you got is on your sheet.
Can I spend the light side point?
No, man, you just see here in this very destroyed area, you look to the carriage and just see craters of implements like 5 fish and another kind of food that would be sold to taverns and all this stuff.
So what I do is I'm just kind of lying with my back against the coach, holding my rapier up in the air, and I sing a song to try and help the others. Who's next in the turn order?
It's Talon.
Is it Faerun or Talon? Talon.
Balance.
So I sing a song that there was a brave fellow called Talon whose weapons were the size of a ballon. He was good in the fight. He had very good sight, and his bird has a couple of talons.
Very good.
Does that help?
I'm not sure how much that helps.
The camera pans behind when everyone is just looking at the gnome thing with a weird face, and from the peak of the corner of the screen you can see Lezzy's head just, what the fuck, and then disappearing in nothingness again.
That's
exactly
mine.
like that. So you gave a bardic inspiration to Talon.
Yeah,
So
bardic inspiration, exactly.
Nice. What does that give me?
this gives you 1d6, right, for ability checks and attack rolls.
And saving throws.
And saving throws, yes.
Oh, I should put that on global attack modifiers, yeah?
No, just when you roll, I think
It's
when you roll a
after.
dice.
Yeah, you could choose when to use it, John.
yeah.
So if your roll is
Okay.
bad and you need a couple points
It's
to
an
go over.
inspiration.
Yeah.
It's an inspiration dice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like bless or anything like that. It's not permanent.
Does it take an action to switch weapons in this one?
No, it's an item interaction.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry. This needs to be fixed as well.
But to sheath a weapon is an action, I believe. So you have to do one of those drop your weapon in it.
Yeah, you have to drop a weapon to grab another. If you change your weapons, right, from a sword, and grab a bow, something like that, you spend an action.
Yeah. Does a 13 hit that thing? It's at range 60. That should be fine.
13. And you grab it. The creature is flying from away, but one arrow is still like a fixed in its back, but now another just cut creature face. Was in pain again.
I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to move up this way. I'm also going to signal the Gina to follow that thing.
Okay, you see the creature is flying. You notice that the flaps are sound of the flaps are kind of increasing. So you see that you notice. I presume that all of you can notice that the creature is flying in your direction. Right. So this moment, Kinad, it's not going to take it. It's the companion takes its actions with
The ranger.
with
yeah.
its, it has
He's
its own
following it.
actions. Just for me to understand, it's have its own actions, or I can pass to Arwin.
It takes with me. I already moved him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
You can remove him from the turn order if you want to, Lucas.
Yeah, you can just
I'm
take
going
him
to
out.
let in the turn just for us to notice where the creature is. So, but now it's Arwin, merchant.
Okay. Can I? Because technically I was supposed. I didn't actually act last turn. You skipped me. But can I say that what I really was doing was taking my time rifling through the tossed over carriage, because what I want to do is get. As you remember, I said that I had some things packed away, and so what I want to do is open up, get to my pack, and I will. And during that last turn, I would have grabbed my longsword,
Yes.
and I would have picked out a shield. Okay.
You did it.
Wow.
You spent your last session
Grabbing.
desperately grabbing your sword, grabbing your shield, and now you are with them, Odin.
Okay.
Even because to wear a
And
shield,
so-
I presume that to put a shield in us, you need to spend one action, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I went. I sort of did an item interact plus an action, right? So I just spent the whole time grabbing. I don't know how you want me to do it. I looked
did
for
it.
it. I found it. I grabbed my shield, right? I mean,
Okay.
if you want me to still be involved in that, whatever.
No,
that,
no,
was
no,
what
no,
I was
no,
my
no,
main
no.
goal.
Go on. Go on.
Okay.
What do you do?
And
Finally, with your
and
weapons
having-
in hand.
my walking stick actually has like a. I guess it has like a bit of a I don't know, like a rope or something, like a strand that I can pull it up to it. It's almost like I can get it almost hanging from me. So I start moving forward, actually using my sword to help with my motion in a way. At this point, and I move towards Friedric,
Okay.
and I tell him to get back from that thing. Touch it. Do not touch it. It is corruption incarnate.
As for me,
And
I
now,
want
since
to
there's no other-
before I understand who you guys recognize that this creature, from where this creature is. Can you say from which is? Are you able to notice from origin of this creature?
I have religion. I'm proficient in religion, and I think religion would be the knowledge check you would identify.
Yeah.
So,
So
extra.
roll for me a religion check just for us
That's right.
to, if you really understand origins of this beast.
It did react to his. What was the? It did react to his channel divinity.
Yeah. So yeah, it's reacted.
Well,
It's a
sorry.
16.
So
You
no, it's the first one. It's a 7. I don't know exactly what it is. I failed.
Yeah.
7.
You are you,
No,
you
it's
saw that
unrolled.
reacted, but the reaction could be an undead creature, could be a you know that is secreted, but you don't know exactly what is. For you is truly alien or something like that. You know, it's strange.
I don't recall seeing it or studying it, but I get a sense that it is something wrong. And I grab my
And-
sort of Friedric, I sort of push you with the shield, and I tell you, let it be. Find cover. before more of these things come.
And when you saw, okay, this walker, you think that is
And you
strange.
notice my face, that kind of very cheerful, lackadaisical, sort of happy-go-lucky, over-talkative person. It's completely switched. Now my voice is commandeering. It's very direct. And I'm in a battle stance.
Okay. Are you the merchant's not looking as a regular merchant for you guys? It is something that you start to notice from it. And Friedric, are you going to do anything else, Kai? Sorry.
No, because there's no other enemies here. And
Why?
I'm gonna basically, my action is essentially I'm holding my action.
Okay.
Besides talking.
And wait a minute. He's doing this. It's not him. It's him. Okay. Friedric, it's you.
Okay, I'm gonna follow the advice that I just received. I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on me.
Okay.
That's my turn.
As
I
to
was
Mage
outside,
Armor.
huh? Ah, it's zipped down. Okay.
As a Mage Armor. Or you see the Mage Armor glowing, protecting it.
That's my turn.
Friedric, and then you hear the creature flying. It's just flying here. Okay. 5.
It shouldn't be frightened anymore, Lucas, right?
Huh?
It shouldn't be frightened anymore.
Yeah, it got hit. Yeah, because it took damage. So
Okay, but that's still, when it
no
took
longer
damage, the creature just falls? That's my question.
No, it doesn't fall, but the
doesn't
turn,
fall.
the frightened condition is no longer viable because they took damage.
Yeah.
No, the creature
Yeah,
is
'cause
it's not. No,
the
but when I say he's not flying on you. He's coming for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's coming at us. Okay. Okay.
He's coming. Yeah.
It's turned around. Right.
He's turned around.
No,
Was that after, right?
When the Lezzy shot, creature just was flying, took the arrow in its back, and then look back and start to fly in direction to try to grab you, attack you. And you see the creature flying behind this firewall, huge fire that is coming from that statue. And it gives on and you see Guardian, the creature okay. You see you see the fire is in front of you. You see the creature coming from behind the fire, and then you see that she likes throw against you a kind of spine. Attacks you, trying to throw you a kind of spine. First, 2 spines, 2 like huge pointy things flying in your direction. The first one goes very far from you. Second one, Peter, didn't hit you. But now all of you notice this creature returning to attack you. screaming, holding that a kind of fork, very similar to fork that was found by Friedric. Okay. Now, Lezzy, you see, now the creature is closer to you.
I'm gonna peek my head out. A 13 hit, Lucas.
13 hit.
11 points. I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna hide.
Okay, again, other mysterious arrow. It's make the creatures like almost fall to the ground. Naomi, you see the creature is closer to you, but now it's closer to the. It's a little bit closer, not exactly very close to you. And I notice that this creature is bleeding and not so stable in its flight.
So in a slightly more panicked tone, I start singing faster, and actually I don't know. Do I know people's names? We know, we find out each other's names on the journey.
You just know the first names. You passed 5 days traveling. Even Italian names, you know. Maybe you talk to Win once or two, but you're not really close, right? For the first names, could say that you know.
Okay.
Friedric, Italian. First names you know.
So I start singing to try and give Friedric some bardic inspiration. I say, "Oh, Friedric, please do be quick. Every blow you make does stick. There's a scary thing above my person."
You're gonna rhyme it with dick.
Dear Friedric, oh, do be quick. This is why Gnome is short of money.
Okay, you make another very good song. And Friedric, I don't know how you could be inspired by this song.
If I still can feel pain, it means I can still fight. If I can still fight, there's a way to get out of here. Because I have to. Is that enough?
I think it's what we have, but looks like you're a very emotional person, you know. So just a real, very simple song make you so.
What do you mean a simple song? That works.
It's a very, but simple songs are not bad songs. They're just simple.
Lezzy's gonna look over, see Friedric crying, and say, "You crying over that stupid gnome song, you fucking pussy!"
It's not emotional, it's pain.
Very well. Talon is you. You see this creature. The creature tried to attack you, throwing you two strange pointy things. But now, what do you do? You are, and it's very in front of you, flying, wings flapping, and the creature is bleeding.
I have my longbow with me. I'm gonna move back this direction and fire the longbow. Really quick, it's dex to the attack bonus. Is there a dex to the damage bonus as well, or no?
Uh-huh.
Yes. It's dex and dex.
Yep.
Okay. Where did that go now? $22.
Nice.
Yeah.
And again, a very precise shot hits the creature, but now just straight forward in the chest. The arrow enters, goes out on the other side of the creature, and then the creature again, and you again kills.
I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah, creatures just fly, screaming in pain. And
I look around to see if I can perceive if there are any more.
Okay.
Listening for the wings. Do I
You
hear
don't
or
hear.
see?
Now you guys, you see that the wings or sound of creatures like that just disappear. But what you notice, on the other hand, is the scream of people. Are you really are able to listen, cries, and like people in pain? And you'll notice that a great part of the pilgrims and merchants that were traveling with you are hidden or in the ground bleeding. Many of them died, and you see now yourselves into this very. You start to get very conscious about the situation where you were. And everything is gone. The city, the horizon, and just dust takes control of the scenario. Fire and these strange creatures, but now the sounds that calls your attention are the sound of the injured head.
Who's the closest injured person to me?
There's a man over here, and you see that a piece of the carriage just flies and enters into his chest, like.
Is he alive?
You come close to him, and you barely see his breathing. He's kind of breathing, but he's agonizing or something like that. You see.
Ask your wounds.
Okay.
Why is that? Okay. How do I get this macro to do what I need it to do?
You drag it from the SRD onto your character sheet.
That's a thing?
Yeah. So go into the eye on top in the compendium, go to spells, find the spell you want, and just drag it right onto your sheet.
That's fucking awesome.
Yupper.
5e spoils the shit out of us, man. If 2e functioned like this, I would probably never play 5e again.
Your wounds. Drag that onto here. No. Drag that onto.
Just right on your sheet. Yeah, it's got to be in the normal mode, not the as pop out. It won't allow you to do it if you have it as a window. You know.
Okay. Unpop out.
Yeah, unpop out, drag your shit on, and then repop it. And that, John, that functions for items as well. You don't have to create all your items. You could just go into the SRD and drag everything on. So like backpack, anything in your backpack, you don't have to fuck with editing weight and armor. All you have to do is drag the armor on, and it will populate your armor class and put it in your inventory.
I'm going to do that as we go along here, but because right now my character sheet's set up to auto pop out, so it's going to slow everything down. But that guy gets 1d8 plus my wisdom.
You kind of fully heal him. You go there. You hold your hand. You help to take out the piece of wood that was into him.
He gets 11 points back.
You fully heal him. He looks to you. So thank you, what happens here? What's going on? He's kind of desperate. You see.
We don't know. Find more injured. Save the ones you can.
And you guys, you see this attack. You see the creature out. How you're acting now? Or not? Need to know.
Well, I'm regrouping with one to talk about it. And listen to their opinions.
What?
I'm gonna come close to the people gathering around there and listen to their opinions.
Okay. Speaking to Aywin, I presume.
Well, he's the center of the action at the moment.
Aywin, Friedric speaks with you. Lezzy is coming close to you guys. You see even Nomi that is kind of safe. No more creatures flying over you. And you see the people is regrouping close to one of the crates. The carriages, falling carriages.
Friedric, are you injured?
No, I'm fine, thanks. You look a little bit beat up. How are you handling?
I'm fine. Foul thing has happened. I do not understand. Oh, in the name of Torn, what has befallen our city? Come, we must gather the injured. We must do what we can to save those who have, who are not as strong as us. Come, I hear screams, but over there. I will need your hands. Will you help me?
Of course. You can go ahead. I need to take a look at the other creature. And I go to the other's thing over here.
Let it be. Do not touch that thing. I've
won't.
said before, it is
I
corruption
just need to
incarnate.
make sure of one thing.
Leslie's
Make
gonna
sure
go
that it is
over
dead. Cut off its head.
to Aywin and say, "You seem to know what these things are."
Flashback. I like the flashback of guns.
And I look at you and I say in abyssal, I don't know exactly what they are, but I know where they come from. Seems maybe you do too. You speak a foul language that you should not.
I speak many languages. But yes.
And then I'd come out and say, don't panic, everything's under control.
Ah. The Song Weaver. Thank God you were here. And hello, brother. Your ears are not as pointy as the others, like mine.
Are you
And I say-
are you talking to me or are you talking?
I'm talking to Fallon.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Just-
Who is this little? Describe this character talking to me.
Lezzy is about 5'10". He's got a little 5 o'clock shadow. His ears are pointed, but not too pointy. Slightly pointed.
Half elf?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
We've got to watch out for each other, no? Are you a half
Pretty
elf
tall
too,
for a half elf.
Aywin?
If you look at me, I mean, my ears seem very human-like, but a little, maybe pointy.
A little
I definitely am not bulky at all. Somewhat tall, but
My guy's 5'10", looks pretty young. Probably is pretty young. Just wears a
20s?
cloak. Yeah, maybe 20s. I mean, it's hard to tell with Fey kind, you know?
Yeah.
Half elf man.
But he seems friendly enough. I don't like creatures not of this place.
Nobody does.
They are unnatural.
Does Aywin appear to be a holy person? He had like a holy symbol, right?
I'm dressed in wealthy merchant's clothing, but now I have a long sword and a shield in my hands. I'm strapped along my back is a walking stick.
And what was that thing you said to those creatures that made that one run away? I'm sorry, Kyle.
No. It's fine. It's fine. I look at you and I say, I told you that you'd go back to where it came from. And that the guardians of Torn, should it not the guardians of Torn, would make it so.
And that's your god?
Yes, it is. I am a servant of Torn. We are all servants in the end of Torn.
That one rolls his
Some
eyes.
of us hear the calling. Some of us do not.
This is a very
The
popular.
citadel of Torn has fallen. Something strange. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this Torn. This is a popular deity in Elturel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it is. It's like
John, just for
Elturel
like,
is like the holy city of.
yeah, it's like the Vatican or Mecca of Faerun. You know?
Right. Okay. So he's like the guy, and you follow that guy. At least in this place.
Well, I think
Yeah.
there's a trinity, a triumvirate of gods, isn't there? Isn't it like Torm and Helm and someone else?
Well,
We
Or
do
you
Sunday
were-
school some other time. There's people hurt here. We need to help.
and when you were to speaking each other, trying to understand not only what happened, but understand who is who here, you notice a girl coming kind of in a haste with another man. Girl like that. With her and a young one, very young guy.
Humans.
Looks like so. And the girl looks like to the horizon, still dirty, you know, with the ashes of the guy either. All of them not looks like don't look like injured, but a little bit scared. And when she looks to the horizon, she just fell to her knees and starts to cry. Boy at her side, this young man at her side, like holding her, hugging her, try to comfort her. You just notice that she's crying.
Maybe the city just got teleported somewhere else. Somewhere nice.
I don't think it works that
Such a
way.
thing is not. It's not possible. It simply is not possible. How would the gods allow such a thing?
Well,
I
thousands
moved
of years
towards
ago,
crying people.
there was a city there were cities that were built on mountaintops that floated around the continent. So maybe it was teleported to Mount Celestia.
Well, Friedric, are you walking close to
Yes.
the people?
I'm going to approach the two and say, do you see more?
What?
of
When
that?
you get close, before you get close to them, you just hear she's speaking loudly. We got too late. It's too late. And you just hear this, screaming and speaking. It's too late. Too late.
And then I ask, did you see more of those creatures alive, flying around? Do not
Look-
pickpock!
I just want
I-
to say hello.
I come over and start singing, "Don't cry, sweet maiden. Thor and Helm and something else will comfort you in your distress. The city may be gone, but there are others where that came from."
You just noticed that you looking you very strangely, Gnomi. I trying to figure out what happened, but the girl, the boy, looks to say, "Who are you? Who all over? Who are you?"
My name is Ganomita Hingi. I'm an entertainer from way back. I do a show where I
How
attend
could you be
sing.
singing in the
Everybody
situation
likes
like that? Are you
Ganomita Hing.
insane? Boy speaks to you loudly and a little bit annoyed.
Now
Well,
is
you
not the
did
time,
ask.
Gano.
Oh, sorry.
I put my hand on your shoulder. Now is not the time.
But that was my best song.
Indeed, it was.
It sure was, Nomi. It sure was.
And there's more where that came from.
Oh no, I doubt that.
Okay, come back to what we were here. Hi, I'm Friedric. Are you guys heard?
Boy say, "What? I am Zadur and he's Ara."
Nice to meet you.
We are from Baldur's Gate. We are from Little Coalition. And as I say, the girl said, "Are with you, Zadur? It's too late. We arrived too late." He just looks to the
What
girl,
do you mean
saying,
too late? What do you know?
I don't know. I'm a little bit confused, but I kind of had a vision about what happened there, and we tried to. When you see that she's trying to speak from very little bit far, another person arrives, middle of the dust. Kind of a
Elf or half elf?
a kind of a hell elf. It's like very close to you, like an elf, not a half elf, but an elf. Ah, Dara, Zadur, are you here? Are you alive? Oh God! Oh, by the gods, you are alive! Oh, and she's who are you and what is happening here? Are you fine? Oh, and she hugs Dara, very concerned, passing through Zadur. Who are you? Who are all of you?
Well, clearly that's a favorite one. Which is a party that was traveling with the caravan. We need to trying to search others to help. Others had been attacked by these creatures.
Yes, then. We need to find. We need to find what happened here, but. And she looks. What? Oh, that thing over there.
I'm a gnome.
Questions for later. And from far behind, there is a guy trying to see his French horn still works, and then he tries it. And he cheers, yes, it still works.
What?
Everyone rejoices.
Aywin limps forward, raises his sword flat out to them, points. What do you know? You said you had a vision. Speak of what you know. Something horrible has happened. Look around you. You said that you were too late.
Then you see that this elf goes in front of the girl and said, just a moment, I think that all of us are a little bit nervous here, but the girl just said that had the vision, right? I know you in the travel, and you kind of told me that you had a vision about the city just disappearing, right, Ara? But could you speak to us what happened? But before this answer, I just want to get. And she starts to walk close to the creature.
I'm gonna take my attack of opportunity as she leaves my threat range. I'm just kidding.
Oh. Just walks.
Just slap her on the ass?
Stab her in the back!
Antonio Nunes!
Well, the fact that this elf got close to the creature, and you just listen very loudly. She speaks, "Fuck." All of you notice that she knows, like that she looks at the creature and say it, "Fuck."
What are these things? You know what these are?
Well, I have one knowledge or two about creatures, you know. I like to read a lot. Looks like that this is, I don't know, a devil or demon, something like that. Questions that this is not good news.
Not a friend
we
of
need to
form.
get out. We need to get out. We need to run away from this place now. What? We need to run away from this place right now. Goodbye to your friends, and let's try to find a way to move out from this place. And you notice that this girl here, like, try to hurry Dara and Zadu from out of you.
Does anybody know the whereabouts of the Duke?
Well, if he was in the city and this girl starts to speak, I don't think there is a city anymore. Well, nice to meet you two. Nice to meet you guys. Dara, let's go. Starts to hurry Dara.
Gnome starts humming, Duke, 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 Duke of Elturel, 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 just under his breath.
It's the Duke of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, Duke, Duke, Duke of Baldur's Gate, Duke, Duke of Baldur's Gate.
The questions that, the situations like that, you're down there, you see that this girl just got close to you, said that she had a vision, and all of a sudden there's another elf appears, and notice this this devil in the floor.
Yeah.
Said fuck and try to hurry Dara and Zadur from away from you.
Yeah. Aywin is going to move forward swiftly, past Gnomi. Again, sword, using my sword partially as a walking stick, but I seem to be pretty swift and be able to bring it back up.
Does he have a limp?
Do not leave. Yeah, I do have a limp. Can't quite tell. Yeah, I'm limping. Kind of my movement is kind of off. And I might be a little hunched over to my left, actually. Do not go anywhere. We are not done with this conversation. Whoever you are, the girl has a key to something. Now is not the time to flee. We must help those around us. We must know what happened.
Elf looks to you say, oh, I think that you're overreacting, and then Elf is interrupted by Dara and said, I had a vision of the city flyer disappearing. I don't know, I just saw in my dreams, and I felt the necessity to try to travel through this place. I don't know why, I don't know which reason, but I just felt the necessity. Zadur is my boyfriend, and he just agreed to travel with me to Orn, but it's too late. The city just disappeared. Oh God. Oh, by the gods.
Talking about gods, which god do you follow?
Sometimes I pray for Latanda. But
Anyone else?
I'm not so well. It never studied so much the gods. I just starting to study a little bit of the art, spell casting and all this stuff, but I'm just starting my studies. But it really doesn't have a good explanation to give of why these dreams just appear to me. But I'm nervous, and then you see this elf looking to you, say, are you satisfied? The girl now is nervous, looking to you, Aywin. Well, now that all of you want to help, the elf speaks. You need to figure a way to get out from this place. Maybe if you walk close to the city and find somewhere, some survivors that could help us. But we need to get away from this chaos. I don't know if you agree with me, sir. He speaks to you, Aywin.
We must gather all those who are still alive. We cannot leave them here. We should push one of these carts back up and pull it together if we must. We cannot let anyone die here. Do what we can to save them. If you want to leave, and you will help me save those who we can save.
Dara just looks and says, I can help you, sir. I can help. And Zadur walks with Dara and says, I can help you too.
I turn around to the others.
But how are we going to gather all the pilgrims and the merchants? We have no carriages and the horses are, I don't know, but a great majority of them looks like dead. And you really notice that almost all the horses are dead and all the carriages are damaged. Fully damaged.
Most, not everything. I need to try. And what about that insight that I gave to Romy when she said about the fuck, when she saw the spine, started dictating what she knows about it?
Oh right, you rolled it. I didn't saw it. Well, and by the record, the girl didn't give you the name. The name is in the stat.
Oh, sorry.
But well, you notice that she's kind of nervous to speak. When you make the question, when someone questioned her about how she knows or something like that, she kind of gave you an explanation, but not very convincing about her habits of reading.
Smell like love.
Yes.
Anyway, you guys go prepare a carriage. I'm gonna evoke a horse to help us pull it. And I go just behind here. And start making a ritual to make a familiar of a horse.
Okay.
I don't
But
think
pay
that's
attention to the
possible. I
conversation
don't think
behind
that's possible, Yuri.
No, it is. I just check it. One familiar can make a horse. Seahorse. Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot different than an
I'm
actual
gonna
horse.
cast Find Familiar and summon a motorcycle. Yeah.
And this seahorse plops on the ground.
I'm sorry, because here in the Beyond is like everything is on red, and then it started the line horse. I just look straight at it, and then when I put the mouse over, they see horse. Okay.
But-
Thank you.
All right, and you'll see that Rami just tried to speaks to. We need to get close to the city. Maybe we could find someone alive, but someone could help us to maybe rebuild these caravans, or maybe find some bunch of horses to make us able to flee away from this place. I don't know. These creatures can attack, and other creatures can appear. We are absolutely in a bad situation here. We could be attacked at any moment. Who could walk with me close to the city, while another part of you stays here and starts to gather the injured and survivors?
They want us to go towards the city?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rami is inviting you to walk close to the city to find someone who could help you to maybe find horses or fix the
Go back
carriages
to
or something
Baldur's
like
Gate.
that.
Go back. We're going back.
to Elturel.
This place is
You were almost arriving into Elturel, right?
right. I'm saying to the group, we're not going that way, right? We're going the other way. This is bad. We need to get people safely away. Yes.
Yeah. The question is that you are 5 days from walking.
From Baldur's Gate.
The question is, that doesn't matter right
That
now.
5
We have to
days
find
in,
the people
you
and
were
help
traveling-
them. Then we can choose which way to go.
So, I want to point at this thing and to Kina and ask him to search for anything like it, and he's going to fly off, and he will signal if he sees any more of those things. And then I'm going to cast Goodberry to make 10 good berries and start going around to see if anybody is alive that could use a little help.
Right. You see a bunch of. You are going to just search the area for injured, and Peanut is going to fly searching for more of these flying creatures. Right? That's the strategy.
Yeah, he has a very, very good perception. He has advantage on his perception, and he has a +6 perception.
Okay, so let's make clear. We're now not close to the battle map. Okay, the Peanut is flying. Rolls for me for the perception. 85.
24, 19.
25, no, 24, sorry. And you didn't notice any of these creatures nearby. Only the thing that he noticed is a very kind of deep cloud of dust in the area, in the horizon where Elturel were, right?
He can't
And-
communicate that to me.
Yeah, like
He's a bird.
no, he noticed that, and just say what he didn't notice, and he make a very searching, flying, searching, trying to search for more of these creatures, and he turns to you. Normally, not giving you any notice of more of these flying creatures around.
Okay.
The only thing that you notice that is strange are the sound of injured people and the scenario. This is what you really notice. All of you notice that in the area where Elturel were, there is a huge cloud of dust. But you notice that if you walk into the city, in direction to the city, you could spend like 30 minutes of walking.
Well, it's
You
only
turn to
we're
Baldur's
30
Gate.
minutes from the city.
Huh?
We're 30 minutes from the city,
Yeah.
or what used to be the
By
city?
horses you would be arriving in kind of 20 minutes. If you walk, you're going to be a little bit slower, but the caravan wasn't traveling so fast. You're very full of people and crates and other stuff. But as I said, you were able to see the walls of Elturel. The companion was illuminating the area, so you can. It's much closer for you. You are much closer to Elturel than to Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, you are traveling for days. If you start to just walk into Elturel, to Baldur's Gate, you're going to spend much more than 5 days.
I'm happy to stay out of the city.
Lucas,
Right?
I want to pluck the spine devil of its spines.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I want to
Yeah.
take all the spines off the spine devil.
Okay. You did it. While you were speaking, you just start to detach the spines from the creature. Very well. What are you gonna do?
Help people.
Probably asking you for traveling, walk close to the city. As far as I notice, Talion doesn't recommend this.
Well, Thalon is a ranger, and he is more than happy to stay outside of the city and survive as long as possible, as necessary. But his job is to protect the people of this caravan. So, if the injured people of this caravan want to move towards the city, then he will follow.
But you gave your advice, right?
Yep.
As a ranger, you gave your advice. So what you guys are gonna do? Ara and Zadur, they offered to help to gather the pilgrims and the injured people. And Arin, Gnomi, Friedric, Lezzy, what do you wanna do?
Help
I'm gonna-
other people.
Well,
I'm gonna
And you
pluck
detached
this.
the spines from the spinal devil. This you're
The-
already you consider it. And all the time is passing. You have for like 80 minutes discussing this. All this situation
What time of
happens in
day?
like 30 minutes, right after the battle.
What time of day?
It's night. It's like if we could give you an hour precise. I don't have these notions of hour, right? But it could be after midnight, not even close to sunset. But they are in the night. What illuminates the area are the fire that come from the statue and other places. There's a full of stones and the walls of Elturel. Pieces of the city parked in another area. Well, guys, what are we gonna do?
Help people.
I've spent the time gathering the pilgrims, as many as I can. getting them actually, I suppose it might be cold here, and I don't know what the temperature's like, but maybe actually near the fires.
Yeah, it's cold.
Trying to help
A little
get
bit
people
cold.
to help. Yeah, so getting them actually close to the fires and having them pick up as many of the injured people and put them all in one location. I'm trying to gather everyone to a singular location.
Okay.
And asking people to look for food and to look for water from the anything that's left from the caravans, to gather it together.
Sarah and Zadur helped you with this.
I help.
Alan helps you, so you spend like an hour or two gathering the people. A bunch of people very bad injured. Some of
I
them
use all
almost
of the good berries that I have here.
okay. So you had almost, could say like 100 people. I think that is too much for a caravan of 5.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. So maybe 30 people alive now. It's almost half. So we have 15 people with you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I will use
Alive,
my
the
lay on
rest,
hands.
a bunch of them are dead. Their lives, you have among these 15 people, we have 5 pilgrims alive, absolutely scared, and the merchant and some travelers with you.
Okay. So one of the things is whoever's the most injured, whoever seems the most injured, like someone that's on death's door type of situation, about to fail their death save or something. I will use my lay on hands.
There is no one close to death,
Okay.
but they are not in conditions to start walking. So they're tired, they're dirty,
Okay.
and absolutely what you notice is that despite the physical conditions are not that bad, mental conditions are
Of course.
awful. They are in
Well,
shock.
at one point, then I will, like, when everyone's gathered, I will gather everyone and I will say a prayer to Torn.
Yeah, so Dara, Zadur, and some of the pilgrims get close to start praying, and you see that Bromi didn't get so close to you. She walks close to Dara all the time because, and a little bit annoyed because the one decided to walk with her to the city. But you notice that she likes, when you start praying, she put her face down. But the most curious thing is that she never gets away from Dara. She always gets close to her.
Okay.
While this, Friedric, what do you do? What are you doing?
Well, I want to help Owen, and when we finish, if there's like an hour left, I would like to call Camille back.
Okay, you do this. Camille is back with you. You made a ritual to summon. And you, Lezzy, what are you doing?
Lizzie just wants to get a closer look at the city and see what exactly happened. Just a cloud of dust isn't good enough for his satisfaction.
So you walks into the city, right? While everyone is gathering people, you start to walk in the other direction, right?
I'm gonna walk slowly and stealthily. So
Let's see if you walk stealthily. Make your stealth check.
okay.
Who is PH?
It's Chris.
Chris.
Okay, it's a 21 here.
My bad. Yeah, it's me.
What's up, man?
Oh, hi, man. Lezzy, is a 21 here, Anthony?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so while everyone is praying and all the stuff, you walk. 30 minutes of walking, start to get close, and you, in the middle of the path, you see more people injured and dead. You see more of the pieces of the city spread out into the ambient, right? And only you going to see this. I'm going to change the map. Let's just change something here.
So Lucas,
And wait a minute, just to put here your character, just your character, and we're going to turn off the dynamic lighting. Is everyone seeing the map?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So this is what you see when you walk. Before I say what you see, what you were speaking to me.
so for you just to show me something, you go into the map option, open it.
Okay.
All right, move everybody back to where they were with the everybody tab, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the player tab. Just move it. Yeah.
Okay. Now go back, open the map tab up again.
Okay. I'm open.
Grab my name from the bottom of the screen.
Your name in the bottom.
On the bottom of the screen, on the bottom left-hand side. Grab my name.
Like the
Oh,
boxes.
okay.
Yeah, like the boxes for the video would be.
And then drag me to that. Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony, for this lesson.
You're welcome.
And what you notice when you walk is that there is no more city, just a huge crater that is now being taken by the river Chiantar is now occupying the whole area where the city were. Now it's a huge crater, huge crater. Crater is the area of all the city.
So it's
It just
all
disappeared.
it's all water, Lucas?
Water and homes being. No, you see that the place, the whole place just. It was like if the city just disappeared, but you don't know if the city explodes because you see the surroundings fire. You see piece of rubble. You see piece of stones. One of the another piece very close to you. There is another piece of that huge statues in that were in the walls. Just see this scenario of full destruction. The scenario of full destruction where you were now, it's increased in 100%. Like just a crater occupies the whole area of the city, and you see, for you are in very close, and it's a very terrifying vision. So please make to me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Or sanity check. Wendy, you shake a little, but you can you can control yourself, so you not get stressful. But the vision is something that is hard to believe that this happened. Where the city is, question that's in your mind. Is the city destroyed? Is the city just disappeared? What the happening here?
Does our stress go down after the battle, or is it can stay at?
No. You can. You're going to heal your stress in a long rest. Made a place. You need to find a sanctuary to heal your stress. You're not definitely in a sanctuary area, where a peaceful place, right? So I don't believe that after your long rest you're going to recover your stress. But, well, this is what you stay in notice. Lezzy noticed.
I'm gonna start making my way back.
Okay. Oh.
So yeah, Lucas, you just grab my name and put me back with everybody, the everybody tab, and I'll be back with everybody. Like up in the maps area. You'll see.
There he is.
And
Just grab me and pull me with the everybody from the map section now, not from my name.
okay, I'm trying to grab your image from the map tab here, the map area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to, if this,
Hold on.
oh my Deus, doesn't want. I'm clicking, but the image is not going.
All you gotta do is just drag and hover over the everybody tab and let go, and I should be in it.
Okay, did you return?
Drag and pull.
I'm trying to drag and pull the is exactly name. Oh, let me try to do something here. I don't know if this is gonna work. Well, what is happening? Why is not going there? Oh no.
Yeah, I'm back.
You're back? Okay.
Yep.
Alright. So, you return. What are you gonna speak? It's up to you.
What did you
Everybody,
see?
know, when you return, you see that the pilgrims are with you. They are gathered in some place. You see the people. You see Aywin praying with everyone. You see Dara and Zadar with him. You see Friedric, you see other guys, and return. A bit of the shadows. The one noticed that you go away. What did you? To everyone, you don't speak.
Where are the injured people? I'll be singing calming songs to them.
Yeah, you're the injured people is in between some carriages, right? You like,
Yeah.
but people gathered close to one of these carriages. You like, I don't know. You have options to like grab pieces off the cover of the carriages and make some little tents. If you can do this, improvise.
Yeah.
A way to protect them from rain or something like that if it starts to rain. So you have this.
Yeah,
option.
I maybe take what's left of the carriages and try and create makeshift shelter or something like that.
Do we
Okay.
want to camp here? Do we want them to camp here, or do we want to take them away from the death?
Yeah, it's up to you guys. What do you want to do? What are you going to do with the dead people? You have the dead bodies over there.
We should bury the ones that have a family here. They're the ones we should just forgive and ask for forgiveness. Staying here is asking for more trouble. Those creatures may come, might hunt, might be hungry. We don't know what caused it. We don't know if there's more ways of happening more largely. Maybe we should
Do you want me to
not
burn
go
these
back.
devils?
Sorry, what?
Do you want me to burn these devils?
It's a good call.
I don't know if that's possible. They're born of fire. I don't think
Not a
you
good
could
point.
destroy things that are made of fire.
I
right?
wanted to
With
know
fire.
what you're going to do with the dead.
Okay, let's burn the dead. Let's gather the ones that have family and let them say goodbye. And
Yeah.
most of them. Let's take the rest of the carriages and make a pit fire.
Okay.
We should
I have
move
to-
before nightfall.
Are you
I can
all of
create
you
it.
agree? Are you all of you agree with this? Burning the dead?
And
If
Anthony,
the
is
people
that
are
against
okay with
intent?
that, that's good.
There's, you know,
Is that against any of the tenets of like the triad or
oh,
anything
just
like
one
this?
because when you grab the, I want just to know what you're going to do with that. Just one.
Okay.
It's something against your tenants or you're against some particular peculiar characteristics of your character. I think that is up to you to decide to say. But
Anthony, does any of that matter in the Forgotten Realms gods lore?
Maybe soon.
I don't know like your god specific rituals for the dead,
Right.
but that information is easily accessible, right?
The question is that when you grab the dead, when you start to, I just want to know, it's decided you're going to burn it, right? Going to bury them, going to burn. Just want to know this, please.
I mean, unless I know that for whatever reason, Torn would be unhappy with that, I suppose I'll accept it. I just don't.
Oh, you don't need to be close to that, because I just want to say that in any circumstances you see that some of the pilgrims were connected to the dead, so there were people that were brothers or.
Yeah, we should take the cue from them.
We should ask them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Or and I guess if any of them agree,
We can help. That's all we can do. We don't get to decide.
Am I by Aywin and Faerun the way we are on the map right now?
What?
The positioning we are on the map, yeah, is that where we are generally?
I don't.
No,
I don't think so.
I just forgot to put a little bit battle map,
Probably.
but now if you're going to bury the dead, if you're going to burn the dead, you're close to one of these huge fire columns that are still burning.
I can make a bonfire anywhere.
Okay, so you decide, and I'm to set up a place where the dead are going to be.
Oh, not close to everybody, that's for sure.
Okay. The questions that I just want to know this to narratively say what's going to happen. What are you going to do? You're going to decide it just for me to narratively say.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
we're gonna wait the pilgrims to say. I'm gonna follow the pilgrims.
Yeah. Well, if we ask the pilgrims, I believe that if they should wish the dead to be buried, the dead to be burnt, then it should be done soon.
You ask the pilgrims, but that's the point. I'm going to say the pilgrims don't say nothing against burning, but you notice that some of them cry, some of them lost beloved people in the situation, and you notice and there's a bunch of dead people in front of you. That's why, because I want to ask for you to roll a stress check for the situation.
Sure.
That's what I want to do.
Roll a stress check. Yeah, I mean it's.
Okay.
That's why I was asking. I want to narratively say the pressure that you were suffering now that you have more than almost 15 people dead in front of you. You're going to burn all of them. You see people crying because of that. So I want all of you to roll the wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah, caraca. Oh, that's a little immense delay today.
Okay, I'm going to say that this is.
I rolled it too. I tried to roll it too, but it's.
Okay, this is a major stress situation. So it's a DC 20 difficulty, right?
That's fine.
Okay.
Who passed? Anyone passed DC 20 difficulty? No.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm going to roll.
It, but I couldn't.
No, you roll it. You got a 6.
Oh, Oh, okay.
You're
Well,
the
I
first
did
one
not.
that roll. I don't know if
Because it's
I
something
didn't see it.
devastating to your characters or to believe, break a node, fall into HP, find a heap of fresh corpses. So you now facing this, a situation like that. It's a bunch of corpses that are needing to bury, and you see all the emotional, heavy situation for the survivors, and you're facing this. So I'm rolling 1d6 here, and all of you get just 3 points of stress because what happened. So on all of you, please add 3 points of stress to you.
Okay. Aywin actually starts to cry himself as he sings some hymns over the bodies and
Yeah.
holds, and prays with the pilgrims, hoping that Torm and Tyr's dead. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Now you like make a pyre of dead people. You're burning the people. You hear the people. You hear some pilgrims and some merchants crying, and Tara is also crying. There's emotional situation. It's a very emotional situation for all of you, I presume.
And Gnomi sings the traditional lament of "Come on, baby, light my fire. Come and set the corpses on fire." And everyone cries.
Yeah, you gave a lot of people very emotional in this situation, but now it's how you are now. Okay, Lezzy are with you. I don't know if Lezzy's crying or not, but
Lezzy's definitely not crying.
okay.
Go, bitch.
Probably
Lezzy doesn't know any of these people. He doesn't give two fucks about them. I'm just saying, you know.
But let's say that while
The dead
bodies
people,
were
yeah, you
burning,
know.
you're like behind of everyone, looking the corpses, and Robin is with you. She looks to you, he looks to her, and she just is as you. She's not crying, and she's behind everyone.
I go to Lezzy. Hey,
Yeah.
how is the situation there?
I'm okay.
I am going to like put the tokens here and how the situation is, right? So, and all of you are there, like, okay. So if you are close to Lezzy, Camille is with you, I presume, and it is with Talion. All the people are there. The bodies are like burning. The pilgrims are with you. Those who can walk. And all of them, some of them are just lay down and close to the carriage. Bodies are burning. The bodies of the spider devils, I presume that you just that in another place. So please, Friedric, go continue.
Did you see any glyph? Anything posed teleportation? Any screenshot of magic?
I don't know if there was magic, but the city was gone.
Yeah, I understand this part. What I mean, in the rests around it that you saw, did you see anything in the details that I'm asking you? Any glyph and magic sprouting out of the ground, or anything unusual that I expect from teleportation like this?
I didn't think about looking for glyphs, but the river has taken over the area that Elturel once was in.
Do you see anything inside the water?
The water was filling the crater.
And you, Elf, I made the same question to your person.
Well, the only thing that I think that we are in a situation of a huge danger. I didn't notice magic. I'm not so well versed about this. The question is that if you continue here, we are going to become, I don't know, we're going to die. We're going to be attacked by these creatures or whatever the fuck appears into this place.
Indeed. By the way, I don't remind that I have introduced myself to you, neither you to me. I'm Friedric Kranz. And you would be...
Romy.
Romy.
I'm a bard. I was traveling into Elturel to find a work in some tavern out there, and then I've met that very cute couple. It's impossible to not be attached by this young Dara, don't you think?
Indeed. And I move up and I do the same thing to tell him, hi, by the way, thank you for getting rid of that creature.
Can I do an insight check on that comment?
Yep, about she didn't, about which comment do you want to?
About Dara, is she like hot for, what's this attachment to Dara?
Yeah, make insight. Make insight.
I got 9.
Okay.
That's not very good.
I'm going to make a whisper roll here, right? Just for me to just so everybody know what I'm doing here. You kind of, you see her very closely. You didn't notice some signs of life. You didn't notice. You just let's say that you're becoming a little bit tired. You're becoming a little tired, so you didn't pay attention very closely to what she's.
But she is attached to this couple, Dara and Zadur, yeah?
He speaks that she have met them in the travel. And she become attached for them, like she make a kind of a joke, like she's so cute, a very cute couple. It's impossible to not get attached for them. And she's speaking with Friedric, right?
Me or Talon?
And you're telling, but she's looking to
speaking to you.
Oh, okay.
She's
Okay.
speaking to you. She's speaking to you.
Okay. Well, I turn to Talon, thank him for having me to defeat that creature, and I present myself.
Yeah, we haven't met, have we? I shake hands.
So.
I'm Talon.
By the way, I think
what,
Miss Romy is right. We should move.
We can take these people out further into the grasslands and set up a camp there. We can be safe.
It would be a start. You could guide us, I imagine.
That's what I do. I know this area.
Please, guide us.
Let's take what provisions we can and maybe some tarps. If we can turn one of those carts over, we can push it, just get it out, and and have some cover for some people. We can set up a camp away from the death. So we don't have to smell bodies while we sleep. And but we need some rest. This has been a very difficult evening. Let's get everybody to try to get some rest tonight, and we can figure out with this Elturel thing in the morning. I don't think there's any value in going there now.
Okay, sorry. Please continue.
The other half elf, sorry, Lezzy, said the city's just filled with the rivers taken over. It's gone, and the river's filled it in. There's no point in going there now. It's too dark anyway. So let's do this. Let's move out, away from this, find someplace safe. We can go back a little ways the way we came and then off the road, and try and find a nice place. I could do a survival check if you'd like to find a good campsite.
Yes. Please make a survival.
Fallon, don't
18.
you? Where's your sense of wonder? Don't you want to know why or where the city went?
I do. But that's a perfect thing for tomorrow, and we need to keep these people safe. So let's make a camp, and when it's light out, then we can see what's going on better. Yeah.
No.
While you're speaking, Romy, just look to Friedric again and say, "You look like very able in battle. Would be very good for me if you just be close to us and protect us, don't you think, Mr. Friedric? Can you be with us? With us?
Yes, no problem.
We can all go together.
Thank you. Please, come with us." And she starts to walk close to Dora and asking for Friedric to follow her.
I've met girls like that.
Gnome sings, "We go, we go, we go, we go, we go, we go."
In what direction are they heading, Lucas?
Just going, well, they are walking close to the carriages. They are going. Dara, Zadur, and Ara are just going in direction to the carriages and say, "If we're going to camp here, I think that we must be close to the carriages, and then tomorrow we can find a way to get away from this place."
I say, no, tomorrow we may lose what little clues we have as to what has transpired here. We should make haste now that the pilgrims are safe. We must know what has happened here. What has happened here is no...
risk your life to discover what happened to this place. We are in open field. Dude, that stupid flying creatures with orcs attacked us. They want to put all of these pilgrims in risk. We need to get away.
The pilgrims can barely move. There are still many injured among them. They cannot move through the night. They will stay here. They have enough fire and light for them to see.
You do whatever you want. I'm not going to interfere. And then she keeps walking, and Romy and Dara with her. Dara close to Zadur. This Romy with him. Going close to the carriages where the pilgrims that weren't able to walk were, right? And she asked for Friedric. "Please, Friedric, it'd be good if you walk with us, and it would be good to have your abilities to protect us and the pilgrims, don't you think?"
Right behind you.
I just want to insight check everything she says. She's being weird.
Yes, make insight check.
22.
All right.
Whoa!
I'm not smart, but I'm good at that.
Yeah, you're a very perceptive person.
Yeah.
And, well, how do you notice that she's definitely in a hurry? Too much in a hurry. She's kind of, and she's definitely nervous.
What is she in a hurry to do? Leave?
Leave.
Go to the city?
Oh, just leave. Go the fuck away from this place. And when Orange speaks about find clues, he likes that what the hell he's doing. He's like, see that she noticed some kind of danger that doesn't want to speak.
Can I tell, is she trying to influence Friedric more than just with
Oh yes, you
charisma?
notice. You also notice that Friedric is too eager to answer her. She asking, Friedric's just doing it.
Yeah. So I mentioned that to Lezzy. Like, is Friedric your boy? Is he normally like that? She seems to have him wrapped around her finger. Lezzy?
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I said, your boy Friedric here. He,
Kind of
is
a
he
simp.
normally like that? Do you know him?
Uh,
This girl seems to have him wrapped around his finger. Or her finger.
I don't know anybody here.
Who's this? Okay. Alright.
Gnome sings wrapped around her finger.
Yeah, she's got some... She may have charmed him or something. Something's off with that. I don't trust her. But we need to keep these people safe, so...
Well,
I'm going to continue to try to get people away from the death and someplace comfortable to spend the night.
You don't trust her like you think she's a danger to us?
It's got some ulterior motives. It's just there's something going on with her. Just
That-
keep an eye on her.
Does she need to die?
I don't think... Slow down.
Oh,
I don't think she needs to die.
okay. I was just wondering if
Like,
it
did I
was-
get you a good berry? Do you need a good berry? Calm down a little bit?
I'm fine. I'm calm. You can see my hand.
Alright.
Well, Aywin, you notice that you are in the middle of the discussion, Kai. So,
Okay.
why do you,
Okay.
why do you think about it? Why are you going to speak to anyone? We're going to just go to the pilgrims because you made this like small ceremony, you know, when you bury the people, when you burn the bodies. Now there's a part of the survivors that are close to the carriages, and in this direction, Romy and Zara and Dara and Zadur and now Friedric, they just goes, and you see close, you see in front of you, more far away from you, Dara, Romy, all these persons, and speaking each other, Lezzy and Alan. They were like kind of speaking.
Okay. So I'm coming. Oh, so I see. I'm coming back, and I notice what's happening. That's what you're trying to say. Okay.
Yeah.
First, I'll go to Thalion and to Lezzy. I'm feeling exhausted.
Yeah, you're working
No,
hard.
Hey,
Before you speak, Gnomi, are you with you, Aywin?
I don't know where Gnomi is.
You know,
Get
so
on.
keep going. Go on.
Yeah, no, he's back there. I've kind of like some before. This is a terrible day.
A lot of people
This is a
died.
nightmare.
A lot of people still gonna die.
Let us hope that we can do something to diminish that. Thank you, Thalion, for helping me with the pilgrims. I'm sure that the grace of Thorn will shine on you. Do not miss the gods such acts of kindness and selflessness. We should try and break bread with the pilgrims here who are left. Perhaps wait for the night to fall. I know not about you, but I will travel to the city.
It's
I
already
must find
night.
out what has happened.
This
It's
is
already
I
night.
said, no, I meant nighttime. I think I meant for a night time.
No. You were. It's night. You are in the middle of the night.
Yeah. No, I know. I think I just meant for. I meant for day. I meant for morning to come. I don't know what the fuck.
Okay,
I
okay,
said.
okay,
It's
okay.
Morning. I know it's
Aywin,
night.
the city is gone. The river has taken over what remained of the city. It's a crater. There's nothing left.
I think
Let
we
me-
set up watches and we try to rest.
Yes, but by morning, I must go. I must see. I must see with my own eyes.
You can't
Maybe there are
see until the
survivors
morning.
there.
You can't see until the morning.
Well,
Can
actually, we can see. We have dark vision.
Well,
Of course, we can see. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it's the Dark Vision Club.
So,
what Aywin is what race?
he's a half elf.
Oh wow! So it's got a little half-elf crew here.
A little triumvirate.
You probably don't know. You notice maybe you've been listening to how mellifluous my voice is, sort of overtones that only elvish vocal cords can. You sort of notice my angular
Mellifluous.
cheeks
I'd have to look that up.
and my very nice ears. They're not really. They're very human looking, except for a little, just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah, a bit of a.
I mean,
kind of
half-elf
shape
is a
there.
wide range, right? It's a spectrum.
Yeah, yeah. So I definitely look more human than elvish, especially your butts.
Grandfather was an elf.
But I will.
Yeah. Alan is like second generation,
Yeah.
second, third generation too. So
But I have all the cool half-elf features. But I say something to you in Elven.
yeah,
That,
I understand that.
Yeah. So then the conversation, the rest of the conversation's in Elven. What of the three? What of this Romy? Actually, no, she's Elven too. So fuck, I forgot she's Elven.
Yeah.
Hey, can you speak?
I say, do you speak Dwarvish? In Dwarvish?
Actually, I do.
See if her head twitches when I say that.
Yeah. And I say, may your pillars be strong, and may your tankard never empty.
Yeah, there's no dwarves here. It's fine.
Yeah. No, but I
All
also
you know how to
that.
say in Dwarvish?
No, yes. All I know how to say in Dwarvish is one phrase.
One more beer, please.
More beer, please. That's the other one.
Eine Bier
But
bitte.
I turn around and I see nothing. I look at you, Lezzy. Does it sound like you understand?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
We could.
Then
I
I
mean,
will whisper. We'll whisper
Yeah.
in Elven anyway, right?
Sure.
Because we're far away. So that's what I say.
I say it's
Yeah.
celestial fucking dwarvish.
Yeah, you're
And I
far away
laugh.
from Romy and from Zador and Dada, even Friedric.
You are.
So
you surprised me. You
Normally
do not
couldn't
look
hear what
study.
Lezzy said about the city then.
Yeah, as I asked before, I don't know if you're close to but let's consider that you were close to Lezzy and Arwen. There is a gathering of people here, and there is a gather of people here, and a gather of people here. And
I think if Gnomi overheard Lezzy, he'd be
Yeah.
saying, What? The city's gone? The taverns have gone. Don't panic, everyone, don't panic. The city's gone, don't panic.
Ah!
You're not helping.
I don't know
He's
what
running
kind
around.
of I don't know what kind of taverns you think a holy city's gonna have, but they're probably not fun.
Is it a dry city? Do we know that?
no, you know, Elturel, I don't know. You know that Elturel, there is a port in the area. The word of port in Elturel. There is a very holy. There is a holy part, you know. There are churches and other stuff, but there is also a portuary area.
And you know what they say, where there's sailors,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
there's boats.
You know.
but it was a very very orderly city.
Well, it's the city that it is a theocracy, right? So you kind of know that the rulers of Elturel were the high observer, right, and a bunch of clerical administration. So it's like a theocracy, and
Dubai kind of fun, or
But you know that the city has. I think that you know this. I don't know how much you have traveled to Elturel before, but you know that as Elturel had a portuary area, there was like a low city and a high city, right? So there's a part of the city that wasn't so rich, and in that part you could find some taverns. In Elturel there was even a very famous tavern called a pair of black antlers. It's the famous tavern in the city. In Elturel, it's kind of famous, one of the most famous in Faerun, at least in the Sword Coast. Oh, you know that there was a famous tavern there, but it's not like Baldur's Gate, right? Baldur's Gate you have much more. It's much more a night scene, right? But yes, you could find some kind of fun there, but not the fun that you would find in Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, and all these places.
Who's taking first watch? We don't want to run out of night time and miss getting a good rest here.
Alright, so you're going to camp in this place, right?
Is Friedric going with those 3 weirdos?
Yes.
Should maybe we keep an eye on him?
Yeah, can you, you seem like a fairly sneaky type. Can you just...
I can.
Yeah. See what you can overhear. But, yeah, let's get everybody together. We'll set up watches, figure out... This owl, whose owl is this? Celeste. Is that Friedric's? Yeah. I'm gonna ask.
Yes.
Can that owl see in the dark?
I'm not there.
Well, I would like to come and ask you about it.
And I'm there, Lucas?
Around. Oh shit!
Oh,
do I have control
where?
of your thing? Oops.
No, and I'm. Is my position? Did I wander away or just like separate for the group?
You're separated from the group, very separated from the
Yeah,
group.
man, you're hanging out with that elven girl
Here.
and the two
Okay.
couple, right? So you're
Okay.
like hanging out, sitting by the fire, looking at each other. Yeah.
Admiring each other's ears.
I just ask if your owl here can it see in the dark? Can it help take watch? See if
Yeah,
any
of course.
more. Yeah, I think Kina his eyes are very good in the daytime, but not so much at night. He needs to sleep.
No, it's okay. Camille can see in the dark. I can communicate with mind.
Yes, telepathic.
And I throw gently Camille away to the clouds.
Well, we were
Take the
getting
time to
close.
tell Kina not to attack.
You were getting close to the other group, to the pilgrims and all this stuff. That's the point.
Yeah.
So Zadur and Dara and Romy are like inside of that carriage. The carriage it's fallen. It's down. It's like, but it's still usable. The inside part, and she likes enter with the tree here. Likes to sleep.
Did they invite Friedric in there? Or?
Yeah, like Friedric is with them. It's kind of close. Camille is with them, I presume. But he didn't enter. Just outside, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just making the guard, trying to see if everyone is safe.
Okay, Lezzy, you are.
I want to stealth
Right
up
to
next to the caravan, the coach, and just listen.
All right.
Oh yeah, parked on the other side of the fabric there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 14 or 23 that it took.
I think it's the 14, Lucas.
Okay. Well, you got
Unless he had advantage.
you got close the caravan, but when you get close, you hear like, who is there? Listen, something. You too. Be careful.
I say, is that where you're going to sleep tonight?
Dara says, "Oh yeah." She looks. She is inside of the carriage and say, "We're going to stay here to protect ourselves."
Yeah, I thought maybe we would.
Mrs. Romy told us to be here. I think that it's a good decision. The others say, "Yeah, we are in open field, right? We need to protect ourselves."
Yeah, I thought maybe we would put some of the injured people in there.
And Romy said, I don't know. We don't have so much space in this place inside.
Besides, it would be a good idea to separate the healthy from the unhealthy and the sick.
Yes, definitely.
All right, do as you will.
Thank you.
Lezzy's gonna take his rapier and open up the cloth on the caravan and be like, "Oh no, look what my rapier's doing," and just keep cutting open the cloth.
Big couches! Hey, what are you doing? Are you crazy? What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. I'm soft-spoken. And I'm very deliberate. Maybe a little column A, maybe a little column B.
Yes. Be careful, you could kill one of us. Protecting ourselves against these flying creatures, and now we need to protect ourselves against this clumsy person.
I just want to make sure I can see everybody I'm protected, so I'm going to make holes.
Thank you for your consideration. And you see that she gets so freaking nervous, but she breathes and controls herself. Inside of the place, you did only see them with the holes that you opened. Just see them, but not any kind of equipment or anything. Just the tree. Well,
Okay.
anything else? You're going to camp?
Yeah, I think I would suggest that those of us who can see better than in the dark take the first watch, and let those who can see the least wait till the pre-dawn light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all need to sleep too, so.
Indeed.
So I come over to Aywin, say, "I will watch you. I will make sure we stay awake by constantly singing till dawn."
Please no.
I put my hand on Gnomi's shoulder and, Gnomi, I know you mean well, but such a thing
Go
is
fuck
not.
yourself.
But Lezzy will probably kill you.
More
Sorry,
so,
go ahead.
if you sing, you may attract attention from things we do not wish. Such as those foul creatures that we have already seen. Those are things that do not belong here, Gnomi. They are things from beyond the walls of our world. How they came here is a concern. Whatever pathway they took must be sealed, you see. You cannot let such things walk freely amongst us. It is no doubt they have a hand to do with what has befallen the city of Elturel.
Okay. So, how are you going to make a camp? Who is going to be the watchers? First time?
We're gonna watch, I think. Konami and Aywin.
Yeah, we can take. I mean, yeah, Konami can. We can all take. We've got 4 of us who can see it at night, right? So
Okay.
everyone can take a 2-hour watch, and then we need to sleep a little more because we're all exhausted. We're going to keep an eye on the pilgrims. Then those are those without dark vision can take a watch. So
I'll take first one.
yeah, I'll take second watch.
Okay.
I'll take third, I suppose.
I guess Lizzie will go fourth.
Okay.
Would anyone like a lullaby?
No, thank you. We need to keep
I
it.
bet
We
you-
need to listen. We need to listen carefully for things.
Anything.
Well,
You can go around.
Yeah.
You could go. You should probably. I say, Konami, you should go around and sing that to the pilgrims who are suffering. That would
They
be a
might
good
like that.
use of your voice.
Yeah. Where are the pilgrims? They're over here.
They're off the map to the
well,
south.
yeah, they're off the charts. It could be, let's say, behind of this carriage here. They,
Yeah.
Romy and the others are there. But behind of this carriage are the other pilgrims. Like, in between
yeah.
one carriage, one fallen carriage and the other fallen carriage.
Okay, by the dead horse.
No,
do not
more,
take-
more for here. Well, to the other side. It could be the
Don't-
other place.
Okay.
Don't take too long, Konami. You will need to sleep. You will need to be able to wake up.
Yeah.
When it's your time to for the watch.
Well,
Rock by me in the TV show. When the bell breaks the table, when the bell breaks the table, diddly 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 diddly. That's it. That's all about.
you see some of the pilgrims just look into you and say, and you see one mother speaking to a younger girl, say, don't be concerned. You must be crazy. Oh yes, mother.
Stay away from that gnome.
Yeah. But the hours passed, and in the first watch, you noticed nothing. In the second watch, you noticed nothing. The night starts to become day. But who is doing the last watch?
Lezzy.
Lezzy, you start to see in the road now that they starts to the first sun, the rays of sun starts to appear in the horizon, and you start to see in the road, walking in the direction of you guys, 4, 5 walking like lost in the street. 4, 5 persons, a little bit lost, all dirty and injured. They're like a small family. And a woman, 3 childs, look to you and see you are like in the close to the road, right? So you see they start to approach and say, we need help. Are you protecting yourselves?
Yes.
We need to-
How can we help you? Did we all get a long rest here?
I
Yeah,
think
all of you get a longer rest, but that's for the record. It's not a situation where you can recover stress points because
But
by the
spells,
rules,
yeah.
yeah, by the rules you need to find recovery stress points in a sanctuary. Long rest in a sanctuary, a peaceful city, village, or any place without unexpected danger. It's not the kind of situation where you're not going to expect danger. So you like instill intentions. So you are still with 13 stress points.
But also you're not there. Because only
Kai, your feedback.
Yeah, that audio got weird there.
fucking Discord, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna quiet the oncomers
Yeah.
and say we may be able to help you, but you have to be quiet and just sit over there and wait. Okay?
Yeah. Yes. We live in a farm very close to Elturel, but the city is gone. It's gone. What happened here? Do you know anything? What happened here?
I do not. Just be calm. Go sit down and rest. And we'll be with
Okay,
you in a couple of hours.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Me and my family, we thank you. And he starts to get closer to the other pilgrims and merchants there. And the days are gone. And now it's day. You all we're going to pass now by the rules of hunger, thirst, and fatigue. So it's down, so you win 1 level of hunger and 1 level of all of you 1 level of thirst. So to package the party,
Well,
you can eat.
do we?
You can
I mean,
eat.
we can use our water skins and shit like that, Lucas.
What?
We can use our like water skins.
Yeah, you can. To avoid that, you need to eat and
Okay.
you need
And
to
drink.
eat and drink, right?
Everybody has food? Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's down, right? It was dusk to down. Oh, the sun is rising.
I probably would have given my food and water to any pilgrim that needed it.
What
Yeah.
about to any gnome that wanted it? If
I
I,
can give
promise,
you-
if I promise to sing for my supper,
I suppose that I would have given it away while I was praying and helping people. So it's probably gone. Whatever I had, I just gave it away.
Faerun will give you a good berry. It'd be good for it to. It's good for all day.
Remember to remember, but the
my
rules.
thank you song. Let me sing your thank you song.
Look,
I'll give you one if you sing it over there. Do you need one?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right,
Look,
I'm down.
as for if you want portion of ration is less 1 point of hunger, right? If you eat some good quality food, you may decrease more points. And 1 gallon of water is equivalent to protect you to avoid the loss of a thirsty point, right? So I presume that 1 gallon of water is exactly the measure in your water skins, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need more than 1 water skin per day.
That's a lot of water.
Do not start to die of thirst.
I'm gonna drink my entire water skin and walk towards the river of Elturel and refill it.
We're going to walk
I thought
30
the
minutes.
water skin has just enough for like 2 days, 2.5 days, right? So you
It's-
need 2 points.
It's 5 pounds, right? So a gallon is 5 pounds of water. So
For a
Yeah,
day. So
Yeah,
you
for a
use
day.
Yeah, so
You need two
for a day.
gallons per day.
2 gallons a day.
Yeah,
That's
because
a lot
1
of
gallon
water.
avoids a loss of just 1 point of thirsty. So you need to refuel your water skin every day to don't start to get thirsty.
Okay.
Yeah, because you get thirsty at dawn and you get thirsty again at dusk. Each of those are times where you add a plus. You will basically increase on the track towards starving
each-
dehydration early.
Each time we have to use 2 points from the water skin.
Yeah.
Because now it's down, so the sun rises, so you lost, if you don't eat, if you don't drink, you lost 1 point of hunger, 1 point of thirsty. And then again,
What does the water skin? I forget what the rules are here. What does it have? 4 points? Is that what it's? Is that on the darker?
That's 5 points
How
in
many?
it.
Wait, John,
Oh,
you're using the
fine.
point system instead of the weight system.
Right. So if we look at equipment, water skin.
It's 1 gallon of water is -1 thirst. That's where it is. Recovering to
Yeah.
this basic rules for survival. Yeah, it says it there. So we have to drink 1 gallon of water. So we have to drink 2 gallons of water a
2
day
gallons of water.
yeah,
to be fully hydrated.
And how many gallons are in a water skin?
1.
For 1 gallon.
There's only 1 gallon in a
4
water skin.
pints.
Yep.
yeah. By the
4
rules,
pints.
it's just one.
Okay.
Yeah, just so know, we gotta make sure we're always by some potable
Oh,
water
so
sources.
we're by the river of Elturel right now.
Yeah, you're like a 30 minutes walk in those. I just start to notice that there are more survivors in the surrounding, and or starting quantity of survivors with you. So this is what I noticed. More survivors arrived or with the grouping with you.
We have day.
I tell Aywin about the family of farmers that showed up because he seems to be interested in shit like that.
This
Yeah.
kind of people.
I will ask, and whoever's the healthiest of the pilgrims, to go out by the road. I presume we're a little bit off the road, and see if others are coming. Tell them that they can gather here. There's safety here, safety in numbers. There is still food left and some water from the caravans that has not been destroyed.
Maybe
Or want
we
to
should.
speak with the
shield of-
the new survivor. That's the point, Kai.
No. Listen. I will ask whoever is the most able-bodied pilgrim who is already in the caravan.
Okay.
who's
Right.
up, I will tell them to go to the road, and if they see anyone else coming up or down the road, to tell them where we are.
Okay.
Because we have food, we have water, we have
You
safety.
have a merchant.
Yeah.
The kind of the younger one. It's a
Yeah.
boy, but a young man. He looks like the healthiest.
I just saw that message. I tell him to do that.
His name is Thomas.
Okay. Thomas, may the gauntlet of Torm bless and protect you. We must do our best to bring
Yes.
others to us. Go by the road and call those who you see. Let them know that there is a safe place here for the moment. Let them. We can share our stories of what we have seen. We can gather evidence.
He looks to say, "Okay, sir, I'm gonna do it. Just, I want to ask you, how much time I'm going to stay here? I think that the pilgrims and the merchants are starting to become a little bit nervous. We are
when
so
everyone
far
is-
from our homes, and Elturel is gone."
Well, we can start gathering what goods we have, what resources we need, and you can start making back to Baldur's Gate.
How are we going to return? caravans that destroyed the horses that are dead.
We will have to walk. Or we will make camp by the river. The city may be gone, but the water is not. Surely, the Lord's Alliance and others will know that something has happened. Help will come. Help will come.
And
I
you
assure
see
you.
the speaking. You're kind of speaking. You're speaking close to the other pilgrims, or you took in private to speak.
No, I'm speaking like if anybody who's up, he's in earshot. I'm not whispering any of this.
Okay, so you kind of the new survivor that come close and say, "Excuse me, sir. I think that could find someone to help us to rebuild this caravan. Can you? Don't you think that would be something good? I know some people, but they're a little far away from here that could kind of help. But we need to travel far, and we had no conditions. We lived in a farm nearby here, but when everything just went mad, we run away from our home. A huge piece of stone just fell and destroyed our houses. But I know some people that could help. I don't know if you can reach that in time.
Where would they be?
Well, nearby my area, there's a carpenter I know. He could help to fix these carriages. But I don't know if you're gonna find if it's gonna find some horses that could use it, but at least the carriages could be fixed, I presume. He's a very good carpenter, one of the best here nearby.
Maybe he can make a boat instead. Because the river will work, but you can't just find a horse.
Well, if you want some reference, his name is Wallen Smith. I know him. But need to travel nearby.
Well then, we shall do this. I turn to the boy.
You must get the road go towards Cornwall. Travel direction to Cornwall some miles, and then you're going to see a plaque with indicating his farm. He's a good carpenter. He and his wife are good people. If he's alive, it helps, but the only name that comes into my mind now, because I agree with the boy. We're in the middle of nowhere, and I'm scared. That we all scared.
I look him in the eye and I say, I am scared also. My heart is heavy with what has happened. I am fearful of what may come, but we must not let the fear control us. We must have faith. Faith that the gods are looking over us and will give us the power to overcome this. There is a difference between feeling fear and letting it control you. We must not let fear control us. I turn to the crowd.
Oh boy.
All the pilgrims start to look at you and make a I don't know if it's a performance or persuasion. Make a persuasion check. If you rally the people, if you can calm their hearts.
Can I sing a song to help him?
I find
Make a
tomorrow.
I can allow you to do a performance. So you roll.
Wait, no, Michael. I don't want to roll at disadvantage. Okay. Michael
Mr.
helps in my
Lemon,
persuasion.
you speaks, you even get inspired by your speech, but you see that first the merchants were kind of not so rich, and the pilgrims were definitely poor, and the people that are these new survivors, they're just farmers. They're very simple persons. They are scared. They never saw this fantastic stuffs in their lives. So even with your speech, you see inspiration in the eyes of the person.
Right.
You see that they are too terrified to reach in their hearts some hope and be strong enough, become strong enough to support this. You notice that the hope of the people is kind of disappearing. Well, but this new survivor is farmer. He speaks about this wetlands meat, a carpenter that could help to at least fix the carriages, but you're still gonna have to have the problem with the horses. And he speaks about travel. I'm going to change the map here again. Here. So it's kind of to use some kind of here in the he by the directions that he gave. It's kind of here place in the road towards in the road direction to Scornabel, so you need to travel at least a little.
That's like a day and a half of travel.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this over here?
What?
What's this? That's where we are?
Yeah. Exactly. This TK is where you are.
What is Fort Morning Lord?
Fort Morning Lord is you pass it through it's a military fort.
It's on the other side of the river, though. So
Yeah.
did we take the river here? Or we took a caravan, so we
Right on the
didn't go through that fort then.
Yeah,
you
but
travel
they
from
must
the
have seen what
other side.
happened. I would, if I knew this, I would say, I would have definitely said, certainly, we will have help from Fort Morning Lord. It is not possible that they have not seen the disaster.
And the points that it's not definitely in the bank of the river, right? So you can see it's like a military fort. You can see in the horizon, right? So you need to travel. You need to cross the river, and then you need to find a bridge or something like that, and then goes into a little bit into the.
Would it make sense there's a river crossing at the fort?
Yeah,
You could try to find. Yeah, you could try to find.
Is there a river crossing at the fort that we passed? A bridge or ferry or?
Yeah, you could say. Let's say that you could pass through some small bridges. There's not huge bridges or a very famous bridge, but you could try to find a kind of bridge into Fort Morning Lord.
We can send the civilians that way.
To allow them to walk alone into the.
Do they want us to come with?
They're terrified. You're the only one who are able to fight. The other ones, as I said, that they're.
I say we escort them.
Yes.
Aywin, you seem pretty excited about getting out to Elturel, but
Yeah.
I think we need to protect these people.
But there might be a tavern in Scornable.
There might be a tavern there.
It might be it is rare that I would find it unusual if Fort Morning Lord would not have kegs of ale at the very least. Certainly,
I'm
soldiers would.
I'm thinking of somewhere to perform.
You got
The
the itch,
soldiers
huh?
would certainly appreciate.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's get people moving that direction then.
It's a half 12 miles would be a half day at a normal walking pace. I presume there's a road here, so it shouldn't actually take us very long to get there.
And any people that can't move on their own, can we fix up one cart to push?
Yeah.
Push and pull?
Yeah.
Well, didn't one of them say that there's a carpenter we should find to help build the?
Yeah, but the carpenter's like 30 miles away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
According to the map. That's why. If that's.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was a
Yeah.
guy that was a part of the caravan. I'm sorry.
No. The carpenter could help you to find to help you to rebuild the caravan.
I don't.
Because the carriages are broken. That's what that farmer said.
Let's be honest. Like, caravans don't go any faster than a human walking. The only benefit of a caravan is that the horse does the work for you, and you're not as tired.
You can. The caravan allows you to bring more stuff, right?
Yeah. But if our concern is just getting these people out of this area and to Fort Morning Lord, we don't need anything except if there's any way that any of the caravans can partially be sort of rolled along. Right? Every single axle broken on every single caravan.
Yeah, that's the point. All the carriages are absolutely broken.
Well, then we're just going to get people to help each other. I will organize it. We will organize it. We'll say.
And you have that's what you need to consider. There are people that are still injured. Sorry, please.
So it's easy. We make stretchers. We take some time. We take an hour. We cut some canvas. We tie it up with some sticks. We break apart the caravans to get timber, and we make makeshift stretchers, and we just get the other pilgrims to help those who are injured. We drag them along. We drag them behind us.
And maybe it goes a little slower than regular walking pace, but
Sure.
Yes,
but we should still get there before nighttime. You can walk 24 miles in a day. So even if we're walking half pace, we'll get there by night, for example.
anybody that needs any pilgrim that needs a little extra healing to help them walk, I have 8 more good berries that I can.
And yes.
Or they can walk. They
torn will.
Okay.
They don't basically need some extra healing. They can walk. They're just the questions that they're terrified, and they are not from Elturel, right? They are from Baldur's Gate. They arrived, so probably you have a lot of Baldurians with you.
Yeah,
it's okay. We're just we get them moving, and we get them moving towards Fort Morning Lord. So if all of them can walk, if there's no one who's so injured they can't, but yeah. So number one, if there's anyone who's injured and they can't walk, I'll heal them to 1 hit point so that they can walk. And so we should be able to get everybody there by nightfall to Fort Morning Lord. Yeah, that seems
only behind that plan.
Between good berries and my laying on hands, there's no pilgrim who should be unable to walk normally. Actually, if you think about it, yeah. So we don't have to make stretchers. We have healing powers. I almost forgot. At the moment, yeah. So, all right, then that's what we're gonna gather everybody up, and we're gonna head towards Fort Morning Lord. Even if we have to wait on the other side of the river. Certainly we might meet some soldiers coming in our direction along the road to Elturel, I can imagine, because there's no way they're not going to send a scout to see investigate what the hell just happened last night.
Okay, that's the plan. Let's return to the other map, then you can decide better.
I guess if we're moving half speed, Lezzy will scout ahead and then occasionally circle the entire caravan and then scout ahead again. Because
Same thing with Alan. And we have the bird in the air who knows to alert us or alert me to anything. He's normally looking for trolls, but he knows what general danger looks like.
Okay.
Is General Danger stationed at Fort Morning?
no, but I think Colonel Danger is.
I think it's pronounced Danga.
Danga.
And there's a, I believe there's a Lieutenant Troubelet there.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
away from that guy.
You're going to probably get when you arrive into Fort Morning Glory, say, "What the hell is happening? That fucking shine! Where I was drinking over there, and then all of a sudden everything become bright. What the fuck happening over there? Very clumsy." Oh, are you tired? Let's drink. We have a bunch of ale here in the fort. Come on, guys. Open the barrel.
These soldiers are for what nation?
Well,
What is their-
let's say you are. Make for me, everyone, history check for see if you really know.
Oh, that's really good for me.
Okay, 13, you know me, know nothing. as expected.
You forgot your name.
Yeah. And I
Worst
presume that Friedric's not
storyteller
with
ever.
you, so it's just staying Talion Aring. Okay, Talion, you know that the Fort Morning Lord is a place, is a base for the Hell Riders. Hell Riders are the military force of Elturel.
Ah. So these are pretty upstanding soldiers, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the point. Let's
Yeah.
just see if I'm speaking right. I just want to make sure, but I really believe that this is what Fort Morning Lord is.
They're good guys. And we know
Oh,
them to
yeah.
we know them
Oh.
to be good guys.
Okay. You know that there's a place where it's not a place for the Hell Riders. It's a place. I'm going to correct myself. It's a place where the Order of the Companion uses as a base. The Order of Companion is a group of paladins that are attached to Elturel. Order of the Companion, so they are a bunch of Order of Paladins that worship the Companion.
Perfect. So some torn buddies of yours, Aywin, yeah?
Yeah, they basically praise for the gods that are most worshipped in Elturel, that are Lathander, Torm, and Helm.
Then you should talk with them.
Yeah, you'll remember
When we
this.
get there.
You have this notion. Fort Morning Lord is a place where the paladins of the Order of the Companion use as a base.
We can go there, toot sweet.
Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't. I forget. Sorry. I shouldn't use sayings like that.
Gnomi knows a song about Toot Sweet. Toot Sweets, Toot Sweets.
So,
He hums it as he
Lucas, I
goes
sent you a message
Oh, let me see.
Toot sweet is French, yeah?
on Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, it's exactly. I saw that, Kai. Thank you very much. That's why I corrected myself. It's a place used as a base for the Order of the Companion.
Like, the fort itself isn't being used. It's around the fort,
What?
right? It doesn't matter. We know that supposedly that there are
Oh yes.
So somebody knows that there's a garrison there. So somebody,
that's the
somebody
point. I
whoever
read
passed
that.
still-
There's a garrison of the companions around the Fort Morning Lord. Fort Morning Lord, yes, I'm going to correct myself again, and now I'm reading here. The Fort Morning Lord itself, it's closed, it's unused. But there is a garrison of the Order of the Companion there. So not that the fort is used by the Order, but there is a garrison of the Order there.
I just rolled a natural explorer for our travels. Make sure that we don't get lost.
All right. So we're going to, first of all, it's 10:23. Mike, can you keep going after?
Yeah, I'm fine actually. Yeah, no problem.
Mike, can you? Do you need to stop? What?
No, I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah.
He's asking the Lich. He's asking the Lich King.
Oh, the what?
Well, the Lich King. I have a lot of prepper.
The Lich King. That's Kai.
Oh.
Well, I do have a lot of preparations for the All Hallows Eve. You see, I mean, there's it's really not so easy to prepare a mass sacrificial ritual.
It is his busy time of year.
But
we're going to
a lot of rituals I have to prepare at midnight.
At least, Kai, you don't have to apply any makeup or masks or anything like that.
It is true. I mean, I do. Actually, what happens during Halloween is I take my makeup off. You see?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen the Strain?
No.
So it's a fantastic vampire series, and there's a scene where Icorst is a vampire, and in that series the vampires lose certain things, like they lose their nose and their ears get pointy, so they have to do things to cosmetically make them look human. You know. So there's a scene where he's putting on his makeup and he puts on his fake nose and he makes himself look human again, and I think that's what Kai's getting at, you know?
Oh boy.
Even though Kai looks exactly the same from fucking high school, that's why I call him the Lich King, because he's fucking undead.
It doesn't change.
No.
Little less hair.
Yeah, but we all have a little less hair, but you you have no wrinkles, you have nothing.
You guys go to school?
Actually, it's because the hair was a wig.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask Kai if you need to end here because we're going to make the travel stuff and all this part. I don't know if you probably is going to take a while,
we could do the. We could do the. Are they just travel rolls, or are we gonna have like some heavy duty stuff going?
Yeah, Talon just rolled here.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah. So if there's like a.
We're lost.
I mean, is he the scout then? Right?
Yeah, I don't know which are your parts in the travel. Who is going to be the scout? Who's going to be?
Fallon, I think we should just follow the river. There's no reason to go that way.
Yeah.
I didn't roll that bad.
It's even the rules.
There's a road.
If you follow the river,
the road is right here.
It's the one core function I have in life, so I'm gonna roll for it. Is being a ranger. So if Lezzy, if you wanna run ahead and do your thing, that's great. So
Do you mean just kill people? Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, you want me to scout, right?
Yeah, see if you can move quickly and quietly. Yeah,
I could do that.
I'll
Yes.
stay a little closer to the people, and then
So
We're
if
just
I
trying to-
if I come across any danger, I should alert you, or should I eliminate it?
That's dealer's choice.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you start to travel. You gather the people, right? You put them together. All the pilgrims and merchants. They just start to walk, and then you start traveling, following the river, by foot. All people tired, and even when you decide this, you wake at this moment. Bromi and Tara and Zadur wake up. Start to just say, "Well," Bromi especially speaks. What are you doing? What are your ideas? Are we going to stay here to find some clues? And she looks to Aywin in a ironic way. Alright.
We have chosen to walk towards a garrison, to walk towards the military protection. I assume that we will meet them halfway. I'm sure they are on their way now.
Oh, finally someone had a good idea. Place here is like bags for death. There's a military garrison. We could find some protection. Okay, let's going. Friedric, my dear, are you going with us? Goody. Goody.
We lost him.
Hello. Desculpa, cortou.
Well, Romy speaks to Aywin. Aywin said that they are going to the garrison in Fort Morning Lord. Wake up, Dara and Zadra with her.
Okay.
And she speaks to you, darling Friedric. Are you following us?
Yeah, why not? We need to move in a way. Better to stay
Okay,
together.
you're not using your mage armor anymore, so
It's 8-hour duration.
and you slept. It's a long. You did a long rest. So I presume that you're not using it anymore, right?
No, I'm not. So my AC is 30 now.
Yeah, you have all your full. Well, spell points, right? Okay, so let's return here to the. He decides to follow you, but you notice that she was very ironic to Aywin, and you notice that Friedric is extremely friendly to her. But well, start to travel.
Yep. Will I walk around while this is all happening, and I'm going to get near them during this situation, and I'm going to do a little investigation now that we've all kind of gotten a move on, and I'm going to cast detect magic. Prepared it after a long rest.
I'm going to make this detect magic is going to do this exactly in front of.
No, I'm going to start saying a prayer while we're walking, like singing a hymn and saying a prayer as it's right. And I'm going to be behind them, of course, and then I'm going to cast detect magic on Friedric, and I'll catch the elf if I can in my range as I do this.
Alright, so you're trying to do this stealthily, right?
I mean, yeah, in a sense, I am and I'm not. I'm kind of doing it out in the open, in the sense that I'm saying a prayer.
Because when you do a
magic,
magic, there is a somatic component in detect magic, right? So you basically
sure, but I'm raising my hands and speaking and praying and singing and getting everyone to sing a hymn with me. So I'm kind of I'm faking it under pretense.
Disguising the spell and other things.
Worship. Yeah.
I join in the
So,
hymn.
you want me to roll a deception? That's fine, but I'm doing it in such a way that it should be challenging to figure out what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm covering it up with zealous church-going behavior.
Okay. Using detect magic, trying to try to use the people to hide your real intentions, right?
Yeah, in a way, and what I presume as a priest, I would pray, right, for this. It's verbal and semantic, so I probably have to do some hand motions, and I'm probably praying. I'm probably carrying my holy symbol with me.
I'm going to ask you to roll as you're trying to hide your intention to cast detect magic and let the elf know that you're basically trying to cast a spell in front of her. I mean,
it's not in front of her, it's behind her.
No,
it's 30 feet behind her.
30 feet behind her.
I'm not going to go up and go, hey, how you doing? I'm exactly 30 feet behind her, behind her, and Friedric while they're walking. And I'm doing my, let's pray together and let's sing some hymns to Torm. And, in the middle of all that, I'm casting detect magic.
And unless she's a cleric of Torm, she's not going to recognize the spell.
Okay.
Verbally.
Okay.
Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
I agree with this.
I'm essentially praying and citing passages, Oh, Torm, let my eyes see the truth. Let us all our eyes always see the truth.
And the
Bless
magic.
me with your omnipotent vision.
They were self-sacrifice, not being entertained.
Well, let's say you're directing your magic into the elf, right?
No, I'm actually directing the magic at Friedric.
Friedric.
But in a way, because the way I can.
Well,
sense
it's an AOE, so yeah. He doesn't have to cast it on somebody. He's putting on it himself, and then he can see everything that's magical.
Okay, so why do you
look
see
around?
that?
It's just like my magic goggles.
Okay. Okay, no. Okay, just why do you see?
It'll tell
Why
me
do
the
you
school of
see?
magic also.
The intention is to see if he's under some kind of spell.
No, yes.
Yeah.
Casting himself and then he see auras, right? That's the point of detect magic.
Yeah. I see
You notice-
auras around objects or creatures.
Okay, you notice surrounding specifically Friedric some kind of house.
Okay. I should be
You
able to
notice
know
that
what's
there is some magical effect on him. And you know.
And only him, or
Cannot
Dara
tell.
and Zadder as well?
No,
Yeah, I mean,
only
'cause I
in
can see
Friedric.
who's
That's
behind
the
him.
point. You only see an aura only in Friedric.
Oh, okay. Only in Friedric. But there's no indication of the School of Magic, correct?
No indication, but you notice that is some kind of magical natural effect on Friedric. Not Zadder, But in Friedric, yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Then I'll do this, and I'll sweep around. Now that I'm doing this, I'm going to see who else has more magic things on anyone around me. Of course, I'm really just focused on Friedric and the trio.
But it stays up for a while, right?
I noticed anything else. Yeah, it's up for like 10 minutes. I'm concentrating,
Yeah.
I'm talking, I'm walking for 10 minutes. So I can just like look around, I can walk behind me, and I sweep around. So I should be able to get some info on anyone within 30 feet of me that's got magic going in any way, shape, or form.
Okay. Round.
You can tell me later if you want.
No. You except Friedric. Don't notice.
Okay, fine. I mean, I'll keep it up for the whole 10 minutes. And then when it's gone, I'll let it go. But I will tell Thalon that I haven't sensed any. I sensed some magic, but
Does anybody know this guy?
tell what it was.
Does anybody know this guy, Friedric?
Friedric was
friendly?
traveling with all the adventures. They know each other in the travel. So why do you notice that Friedric is
Yeah.
up on some kind of magical or a natural effect, but except him, no one.
Yeah, so I say, well, have traveled with him for several days, but I only know as much as he was willing to tell me.
So if he's been charmed by this elf, what do we do?
I
What do
would
we
have
do
known
with that?
if he was charmed. I would have known if he was charmed because
It's not a charm.
the player's handbook says that I can tell what school of magic it is. And I
Yeah,
wouldn't say
look,
that.
let's say if we could say that is a school of magic into this. Let's say this.
There is
Let's
a-
say this
there is
by
a-
let's say this by roll. It's by right. Let's say there is a enchantment school of magic.
So
Okay.
he's enchanted
Well, then I
by
do
this
say that.
elf in some way. She is very enchanting.
Yes. Yes.
How do we break this? I don't like her.
I do not trust her either, Fallon.
But how do we break
She's
this
selfish.
enchantment? Do we confront her about it?
We must bring Friedric to us.
You're doing this while you're traveling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just talking. I'm like back
Walk
and
and talk.
talking.
Yeah,
I
that
tell you what,
perception
Fallon.
check, Lucas,
Like in
was
the movies.
for my scouting.
Just like in the movie, we were doing a
Oh,
walk and
charming.
talk.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Yeah.
Okay. This I took the perception you didn't notice. Any
Okay,
Kind
I'm
of
gonna-
danger.
I'm gonna start making my way back around and let Thalon and Aywin know that I didn't see anything.
I would say, and I was to say, I mentioned this to you. I think I say, Lezzy, I think there is some magic. Someone has cast magic on Friedric. There is some. I have the gift of vision from Torm. There is enchantment that is weaved on him in some form. I think it is Robbie, but yet, the enchantment is lasting quite long. I know enough that those spells do not last over a day. They normally just last hours. Perhaps she is wielding some enchanted object, a ring, or something similar.
Let me go see. I'm gonna walk up and investigate her.
Oh.
I'm gonna like.
So
I'm gonna bump into her to like touch her down.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh.
Touch her.
Oh! no.
Oh, you're getting your face slapped, buddy.
You're doing it as a person.
Yeah, that's what exactly what happened. Like walk healthily, buddy, then you like hit a small stone in the ground, and then you all of a sudden you end with your hand on her. What can I say?
Her tits.
You're coming from behind, right?
Uh huh.
So you're like, oh, and she basically grab you. You almost fall, and then you basically grab her two hands on her ass. She like screaming, "What the? What are you doing, you fucking little prick? You're trying to scare me yesterday. Now you're trying to. I'm going to kill you if you do this again."
I'm very attracted to you. I just wanted a cop of feel. That's all.
Motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you if next time you put your fucking dirty hands on me. Fucking piece of shit. She starts screaming, and then Dara, stops, Rummy, come on, stops.
Yeah, let's
Harvard.
chill a little bit. No harm done, no worry. Just
Stays behind me and protect me against this motherfucker. Piece of
I look
shit.
at Aywin and I say, do we confront her now? Or wait?
Yes.
I'm gonna stab her, Lucas.
Oh shit.
Okay, hold
And
on.
there it is, this psycho.
It's the fucking psychopath of the group.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was very attracted to you. Now you die, bitch.
If I can have you.
No
one can.
The guy is the most psychopath. It's like it's a real psychopath.
So it was like, oh, I'm sorry. Whip.
Are you
I
you-
like pain.
are you actually doing that?
Oh yeah. I'm actually fucking stabbing this bitch.
Whoa.
Okay, you attack. And
And we
grab
roll
your
initiative.
rapier. Just try to, and you injure her. Like, ouch! Oh, he's trying to kill me. Friedric protects me. Friedric, please, Robbie, he's insane. And you see all the crowd around. Oh my God!
I'm guessing Aywin and I go running.
Oh, I'm sorry. It slipped.
That's correct.
I'm gonna make it like I slipped and accidentally stab her, so I'm gonna fucking lie.
You drew a dagger and then slipped it.
Yep. It wasn't even a dagger. It was a rapier, so it's a lot longer. You know.
I thought that was my water skin. Whoops. Slash out. Whoops.
Oh my God! I'm so
All
sorry.
right, I gotta get another beer.
How did that happen?
Get a deception of 12.
I'm not a good liar, but I'm a liar nonetheless.
Lezzy, what the hell are you doing? Step away! What? Take this away from you! And I slap the dagger of your try to slap of your hand and just like push you behind and be between you and Mori.
Okay, you cause her. How many points? 11. You really beat her. What's you?
She's gonna bleed out.
one more level, and that would have been a crit.
But if she's
my
concentrating on anything, she better
Must
roll
do
a
a
con
saving
check
throw. The points that.
Yeah. A con saving throw, yeah. Con saving throw, yeah. Sorry, I always say saving throw and check. I did it again. I don't know why I can't say saving throw.
I call Camille too close to me. So like to keep an eye on Lezzy while I'm making first aid in Mori.
Did Aywin and I show up yet?
Yeah, we should already be getting there.
Okay, she didn't. You feel the pain, and Friedric just stays very attached. It's his.
I'm sorry, Romy.
Fucking psycho, you don't bet close to me. And I presume that now, how many hours do you walk? Let's say that you, or one of the X to other X. Okay.
Well, how long did you say it was going to take?
You guys told us the travel is a half a day, right?
Yeah.
The half pace would be almost a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at normal pace it's like 12 miles, right? That would be like a day only. That would be half a day's worth of travel, like at normal pace.
Okay. You cast protection from evil and good?
No, I actually I did that by accident.
Okay.
I think if we can reach this, we're gonna step in between and try and calm things down a little bit.
And let's see. Now the moment is that
Gnome shouts, don't panic,
Lezzy
don't
just
panic, nothing to see.
you walk it. Let's say you walk it half a day. Then Lezzy just presume that you did it not immediately after the walk, right?
Mm-hmm.
You spoke to each other, blah blah
it's
blah.
not half a day. This is like this shit. No, this shit's in the middle of the walk. This is like this is like a half hour into the shuffle.
Half an hour,
right?
okay.
After
So,
we get
so
to
in
the
the
morning.
beginning of the walk.
No, this is like a half hour to an hour. We're not even anywhere near the place. Like, I wanted to know immediately, as soon as I got a chance, if something was going on with Friedric and this elf. We saw it. And then, this whole shit broke out. This we're not even 45 minutes. It's like half an hour to 45 minutes into the getting out of there.
Okay. Oh, let's
So
say
this is all in the morning.
it's all happening in the morning. Okay, so it didn't change to the midday, right? After midday. Okay, so
No, I
you
don't think
you stabbed Romy after you basically rope her. And then she starts screaming. Everybody starts looking at what's going on. People saw blood. Some people start to really start scared. Some of the survivors. And
Lucas,
she starts screaming against
what color was her blood?
Yeah. Good question.
blood. It's a red. It's very dark.
A normal elfin blood color.
Very dark. Can you see if it's really a normal blood? You can make a medicine check to see if this is a normal blood of an elf. That's how.
I'll help. Oh, I mean, I was helping actually. I'll help Fallon. Is what I'm actually.
Yeah,
doing.
if you
I'll
help me,
Fallon.
then we use the 15, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now, you'll notice that the blood is very dark, and the blood is kind of, heavy.
Not
Almost.
This bitch.
Okay.
This bitch doesn't bleed normally.
And then this thing, the divine sense.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I take some of the blood and I show it to her. I said, you're no elf. What is this?
Yes, this is the blood that you
Take my
took from
staff.
me, you fucking psycho. What the hell is going on?
You're no elf? This is no elf blood?
Oh, now we have a doctor here. Now we have what?
Yeah.
Are you?
She must have an internal wound and the blood have been coagulated inside of her and not leaving. That's good to know, by the way.
She's got you under some enchantment, buddy.
What?
What
No.
does divine sense
What
tell
are
me?
what are you guys doing? For fuck's sake, but someone's bleeding out here. We're in the middle of the emergence.
Okay.
And probably more of this shit coming after us and want to fight?
You're using your divine sense, right, Kai?
Uh-huh.
Oh yes. Presence of strong evil. Registers you a sense like a noxious odor, and you feel this odor of sulfur. Those two.
Okay. Roll initiative because it's
Shit's about to get crazy, son.
Yep.
But I'll roll initiative, but we need to end it here. I gotta go sleep.
Okay. Now, when
I
you
know.
sense,
Alright.
You roll
Let's-
initiative
let's-
and then
let's
or start.
Let's end in this cliffhanger, right? You stab her, the bleed starts to roll. Then, Kai, I presume that you extend your hand, and then you feel the smell of sulfur, and then I presume that you start to just grab your sword and prepare yourself to battle, right?
Yep. And
Let's roll initiative in the next section, and that's how it ends.
Thanks, guys. This is a lot of fun.
Thanks, Lucas.
Have a good night, everybody.
Leslie's got a
you.
huge smile on his face.
Oh, Lucas, we have a minute.
Oh yes. I can, let's say, that when you do this, and you start to put your sword out, you all start to see her eyes glowing red. This is how it's gonna end.
Mm-hmm. I knew something was off with her.
Must be the stress, guys. Must be the stress. She's not sleeping well. That's why it's red. Everyone's stressed.
you,
Please
buddy.
let's not make rush assumptions like here, okay?
Yeah.
Ganami says, "Don't panic, don't panic."
Her blood is purple. You jerk off.
Let's say that Lezzy groped something more than a.
Did I grab a tail?
Whoa, what was that?
Oh, wait a minute.
Is that a tail, or are you pleased to see me?
Either this bitch has got a dick on her ass, or she's got a tail.
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Good night, all.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
Peace.
This is fun.
Bye, guys.
Peace, people. I'm out.
All right, cool.